your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Welcome to it. This is Expresso on S3. It is Thursday, which means that payday is approaching, and so is Black Friday. It's literally tomorrow around the corner, and we have got the scoop on the latest deals from your favorite stores across the country, so keep your eyes glued to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This morning in the kitchen, we will also be whipping up some strawberry yogurt, and not just strawberry yogurt, we're going to make some strawberry yogurt ice cream, plus a snack board that is just the inspiration you need for the summer holidays. And I need to tell you, I bought myself one of those giant snack boards, and I was asked, why you don't need any more wooden boards, and I'm like, listen, it's for all the entertainment that I'm expecting to do over the festive season. But we will be bringing you all of that inspiration here from Cape Town. My name is Zoe Brown. Let's say good morning to Zanele, who is in Johannesburg. Good morning. What's happening your side?
Hello, beautiful Zoe. Good morning from Johannesburg, where the heat wave is heat waving. And more than anything else, though, the goodness is about to go on. We 100% are so excited here in the Johannesburg studios because we've got a bunch of winners that are going to be coming through. And I am talking about people who are pushing the margin in their respective industries. First and foremost, Mpumelelo Mahlangu is going to be in the house. She's going to be telling us all about the brilliant things she's been doing in technology, because she just scooped up an award in terms of being a woman in tech just a couple of weeks ago. But then there is more. When I talk about a bunch of winners, I'm talking about an internationally awarded person, somebody who continues to say, hey, talent doesn't just do this, it does that as well. He doesn't just dance, he doesn't just perform, he is also a content creator. And we're going to be getting there, Roboto, right here in the Johannesburg studio. Robot Boy is going to be getting us through it, all in the name of entertainment. And this is why you got to make sure that you stay tuned. But wait, there's more. Yes, Dando Duva is going to be here as well. And we're chatting to her all about the really beautiful career that she has enjoyed over the last couple of years, as well as the incredible new entrepreneurship journey that she is on. It's about to be beautiful indeed, and this is why you got to stay tuned, beautiful, amazing Expresso family. And right about now, you and I know that that's what's going to be happening on television, right? But what's going to be happening on the social media streets right now?
There we have it. Good morning, Zanele. Lucky to see you up in Joburg. Enjoy that heat wave. At least nice and chilly down in the Western Cape. And good morning to you at home as well. My name is Ewan Straight, and we're with you in your company for 3 hours on your Feel Good Breakfast Show this morning. Lots happening on the show this morning, but quickly just turning our attention to social media. Listen, we're shining that spotlight on incredible women this morning. Maria Beasley invented the life raft. Josephine Cochrane, the dishwasher. Letitia Gear, the medical syringe. So many incredible women came through the ranks throughout history. But this morning, we want to focus on the women that inspire you in your own life. So we're asking you, who is a woman you admire for their contributions to our world? You can share those voice notes on our WhatsApp line 063-408-8863, and it can be somebody close to you as well, somebody that's in your own circles or somebody that you aspire to and look up to. Let us know. We look forward to hearing your voice notes throughout the course of the show, but we are going to be having a good one. Right now, let's kick off with those official duties, your news with Zoe.
Thank you, Ewan. Let's start off with national headlines. The Congress of SA Trade Unions, or COSATU, has expressed its support for Parliament's decision to pass the two-port retirement system bill, which allows for one withdrawal per year before retirement. Under the new system, South Africans will be able to access 10% of their pension savings starting from the 1st of March 2024. Despite National Treasury's proposal to further postpone the implementation to 2025, the parliamentary committee responsible for the bill decided that it should not be delayed. COSATU said the new system would provide much-needed relief to workers struggling with debt. And lawyers for Oscar Pistorius said yesterday they hoped the former SA Paralympic champion, who was convicted of murdering his girlfriend a decade ago, will be released immediately if granted parole on Friday. Pistorius, 37, will appear before a parole board at a correctional centre outside Pretoria, where he is currently detained. Asked whether the hope was for the ex-athlete to be home for Christmas, Pistorius' lawyer said the best-case scenario was an immediate release on Friday. Moving to news abroad, Nigeria will supply more gas to Germany after the two countries signed a deal that will also include $500 million in renewable energy investments in the West African nation. The gas supply deal was signed at a business forum in Berlin. The project will supply energy from Nigeria to Germany at 850,000 tons per annum, expanding to 1.2 million tons per annum. Germany is also in talks with electronics giant Siemens to help Nigeria, which experiences frequent power blackouts, to improve electricity supply. And the Swiss government has announced that it will be bringing forward a law that bans Hamas activities or any support for the group in Switzerland. It's expected that the law will go through, with the country's hard-right Swiss People's Party pushing strongly for a ban. Meanwhile, the Netherlands' veteran anti-Islam populist leader Geert Wilders is set for a dramatic victory in the Dutch general election. After 25 years in the Dutch parliament, his Freedom Party is heading for 35 seats, well ahead of his nearest rival, a left-wing alliance. And bringing it back home, the 16 Days of Activism for No Violence Against Women and Children campaign starts on Saturday. An NPO called Father a Nation, or FAN for short, is pulling out all the stops to halt the cycle of gender-based violence at its core. Unlike the traditional narrative, focusing solely on women and victims, FAN attempts to eradicate the root causes of GBV, crime and fatherlessness. It strives to transform men into fathers, role models and advocates against all forms of abuse by delivering impactful programs penetrating schools and communities where change is most needed. Craig Wilkinson, best-selling South African author and inspirational speaker, founded FAN in 2013. For his work, Craig was awarded the GQ Humanitarian Man of the Year Award in 2019, and rightly so. Well, that's where I leave your morning headlines. Let's take a first look at your sport.
Thank you so much, Zoe. Let's quickly run you through your sport headlines for this Thursday morning, starting off with football. Manchester United's Luke Shaw, sidelined by a season-starting muscle injury, is back in full training, offering a defensive boost ahead of Sunday's key Premier League clash with Everton. Now, the 28-year-old left-back's return addresses United's left-back challenges, and despite an erratic start to the season, sitting sixth in the league, Shaw's comeback aims to bolster their campaign. Now, the team faces additional injury concerns as they gear up for crucial fixtures in the Champions League and the Premier League. Then jumping over to cricket news, Tajnarine Chanderpaul and Kavem Hodges' resilient 70s propelled West Indies A to a first innings lead of 27 runs against South Africa A. Resuming at 46 for 0, the visitors declared at 314 for 9, with Tsepo Moreki 3 for 56 and Hardisville Yoon 2 for 92 making key breakthroughs. Despite wickets, though, from South Africa A, contributions from Joshua De Silva, Kevin Sinclair and Akeem Jordan ensured West Indies A surpassed the host's first innings total. And we're wishing the boys all the best as they continue. Now over to motorsport this morning. Mick Schumacher is set for a full-time return to racing in 2024, joining Alpine World's Endurance Championship, the WEC driver lineup. Now, after a reserve role at Mercedes in F1 this year, following his departure from Haas, Schumacher will continue as a reserve driver in F1 whilst pursuing WEC. Now, the son of F1 legend Michael Schumacher is making the shift to WEC due to the absence of potential F1 opportunities in 2024. And in golf news this morning, Live Golf announced its extensive 2024 schedule featuring 14 events with a global focus reflecting its ambition to be a prominent international series. Notably, though, no tournaments are set at courses linked to former US President Donald Trump, in contrast to previous years. Now, the schedule includes new events in Las Vegas, Nashville and Houston, with hosting countries spanning Mexico, Saudi Arabia, Hong Kong, Australia, Singapore, Spain and Britain. Now, the season kicks off in Mayacoba, Mexico on February the 2nd through till the 4th. That is it for your sport headlines. We'll have another round for you just after 7 o'clock. Right now, let's get you prepped for the day ahead and see what you need to wear. Here's Zoe with your weather.
Well, let's start off with some news. The SA Weather Service have issued several warnings for today. A heat wave with persistent high temperatures is expected into tomorrow in the northeastern parts of the Northern Cape, the central and eastern parts of the Free State, northwest, Gauteng, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, the western parts of KZN, as well as the eastern and northern parts of the Eastern Cape, where it will improve in the west tomorrow. Severe thunderstorms with possible strong damaging winds, large amounts of small and or large hail are expected over the eastern and western parts of the Free State, the northeastern parts of the Northern Cape and the western parts of the northwest. Today's fire danger warnings include places in 7 provinces, namely the Northern, Eastern and Western Cape, Northwest, the Free State, Limpopo and KwaZulu-Natal. Well, for your first sunrise view this morning, we received this photo from Charmaine in Steenberg, who said this message for us. Good morning, Expresso family. Hope you are good and blessed. This morning, the clouds look grayish and the sun looks like it's pushing through, just giving us that bit of sun ray. Have an awesome day. Well, Charmaine, thank you for that beautiful photo. And if you would love to send through yours, those details are on your screen right now. WhatsApp us your sunrise view. Our number is 063 408 8863. On that note, let's look at your temperatures for today.
Definitely some heat wave conditions for most parts of the country. Make sure you drink plenty of water going into your Thursday. Well, your Thursday is now officially underway. We're going to take a very quick break. When we come back, JP Sebastian, yes, he chats to the directors of the new Disney movie Wish, and it is a fantastic movie for the whole family. Stick around for that chat and then play along in our Binge It or Bash It game. We'll have a bit of fun on this Thursday. Why not? We'll see you just now.
Many South African children have never been given a gift in their lives. Share a gift. Share a smile by donating pre-loved toys at Toy Kingdom and participating locations. Help us put a smile on a child's face.
It's my Feelgood breakfast show.
Welcome back. You are tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, right here on AS3. It's a wonderful Thursday, and it's an absolute privilege to be in your company this morning.
Definitely, and we love movies, but JP Sebastian, he's the one that's always got his finger on the pulse when it comes to movies releasing, especially the ones releasing tomorrow. Now, if you love animated princesses singing with woodland creatures, Grant's Your Wish, Walt Disney's Wish, that is. It is a classic tale with a modern feel of magical kingdoms, light against dark, and wishing on a star.
Yeah, no, I think JP loves movies, that's for sure. Now, JP himself, he was honored to interview Oscar-winning director of Frozen and now also director of Wish, the movie in question, Chris Buck, along with fellow director Fawn Weerasuntorn. So let's take a look at this interview because you know JP and it goes with interviews. Fantastic, let's see.
Chris Buck and Fawn Weerasuntorn. It is really like, I just want to say as a human to another human, you're both stars, to use your movie's term, to be some really like talented human beings, especially in a craft like animation, which I don't think people necessarily take as seriously as they should. Maybe that's a conversation we'll get into later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And congratulations on Wish as well. Let's say that both of you, like your heroine Asha, are greeters, and I'm just a guy in South Africa who has a wish. What would your suggestion be?
Oh.
Yeah, Chris, go for it.
Let's see. Okay, if you have a wish, my suggestion would be don't give your wish away to a very charming, handsome king. Keep it for yourself. I would say, even though that might be the easy thing to do, to give it to someone who's magical and promises to grant your wish, I would say the most important thing is that you pursue that wish yourself, because the journey itself of pursuing your wish is sometimes the most important thing.
I feel like Chris has jumped the gun a bit there. It was a great answer. So, Fawn, how about you tell us just about Rosas? What does it mean? Like I said, I'm this foreigner dude. I have a wish. Do I come there and who do I
would say, as Asha, channeling Asha, welcome to Rosas. Here's a magical kingdom with a magical king who can make your wish come true. But one day, she discovered a secret in this kingdom that challenged her to make a wish upon a star. And Asha learns that when you have a wish, you have to say it out loud to the universe. You know, don't just keep it to yourself. Let your passion be known, and then you can find many helpers out there to help make your wish come true.
That's a lovely answer. I want to talk about the main lady that we just mentioned now, Asha, and she's voiced by Ariana DeBose. Now, most recently, people would have seen her in West Side Story, where, for my money, she stole the show. So I'm just opening the table to both of you. Speak over each other, clamor over each other. I don't care. Just keep praise on Ariana DeBose. Tell us about that incredible human and working with her.
She was incredible. She was, we first met her probably about 6 months to a year before we even cast her. We just had a Zoom meeting like this. She speaks her mind. She's very honest. She's very forthright. And we just love all those qualities to her. And so when we finally got to work with her in the room, we collaborated very closely in creating Asha. I mean, she had a lot of questions, which is great. And it challenges us to how Asha should act, what she would do, how she thinks. There's a lot of Ariana in Asha and vice versa.
Yeah, she brings this new sense to a courageous person, right? The sense of determination, but it's within this person who's not afraid to be themselves. It doesn't have to be so like, the determination in Ariana feels to me different and fresh.
Yeah.
And she loves diving into this character who is so community-minded. You know, it's a kind of hero that doesn't want something just for herself. She wants people in Rosas to be able to realize their true potential. And her wish is a generous wish.
I also would like you guys to, because I don't think that's enough of a household name. I don't think people understand that Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk.
They don't know the name necessarily. Tell us what it's like telling a person how to voice a goat. Correct a goat.
Alan Tudyk. Alan Tudyk he's a genius. He first worked with us on Wreck-It Ralph, and it's been over 10 years. So it was a dream to work with him again. He brings so much improvisational his skills into the room. We give him a few lines, and we give him some alts, but then he just goes crazy with it, and he gives us just like comedy gold. So much there. We had started to play with the voice a little bit. Didn't know if we were going to have like a cuter voice for the goat, because Valentino's very cute, wears his pajamas. And then as Alan started playing, he went to this deeper voice, this very deep voice. And we went, we love that because it's unexpected. And then Alan just had a blast with it. So he is, I love working with Alan. He's just a genius.
Now I want to ask you a more challenging technical question, and this is for both of you. We'll start with Fawn. So what for you is your favorite sequence, element, or asset in the making of Wish? Because like people, I mean, who aren't animators, we might go, oh, that was cool, but we don't know the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into making that film.
Yeah. Well, for me, will be this the song "This Wish" that Asha sing to the sky, and I picked that because coming from story artist, I got to storyboard this sequence, and on the journey of working as a director for the first time, this is like the first time I get to see something go from the very beginning all the way to the end. So this sequence kind of represents my journey as a director. It was pretty early on that we put this song into the production. So when I look at every shot, I'm like, oh, I learned this about this shot. Oh, I didn't know that about this, this aspect of filmmaking. So it's a special moment.
You didn't know that when you drew that shot that someone was going to actually have to make that. I bet you got to go along with that process.
Yeah.
And all of that challenge.
And I can't hide behind my drawing.
I would say for me it was it's the climax of the movie. I don't want to give it away, but there are a lot of special effects. There's a lot of things going on. That took a lot of work with a lot of different departments to make that as exciting as it is and dynamic. So we had, crowds in there and magic and all sorts of incredible things. So for me, that was kind of one of our biggest challenges.
I hope that this movie inspires, especially young people who want to go into this industry of animation, to understand that it is filmmaking, as great Guillermo del Toro insisted recently. What you guys do is amazing. You're both great filmmakers, and thank you for trying to give inspiring things to children who might want to fulfill a wish of taking the path that you have.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I told you, it looks awesome. I love it. It still looks like that classic Disney movie, but it's a brand new story, which I think is fantastic. This is definitely gonna pull numbers at the cinemas for sure. So thank you very much, JP, for that. But right now it is time to play Bingit or Bash It. And why don't you play along? Because today's theme is action films.
Ooh.
And our panel, which is us,
the two of us,
and then you at home as well. Let's see if you would binge or bash the following action movie. So Zoe, it's just you and me.
It's just the two of us.
Let's have a discussion.
Okay, so the first movie, Die Hard. Is that something you would binge or bash?
I will binge it. I love Die Hard. I love Die Hard from start to finish. Zoe is like, I don't know.
I'll bash it.
Okay,
it's not my favorite category of movies to watch.
I see. What, action in general?
Just in general.
Really?
Action, yeah.
Oh, goodness. So
it needs to be a really good action.
We've got quite a couple here. Kill Bill.
I feel like I need to see the film picture first. Bash.
Yeah, I watched it once and it was really cool. And it was kind of, at the time, it was wow, because when it came out, but I will also bash it.
Okay. Oh, look
Okay.
at us. We are
Yes.
born haters. Well, let's move on to Born Identity.
Born Identity. I never really felt like I connected with this movie.
No.
I never really felt, it's good, he's good.
I'm gonna bash it.
But I'm gonna bash it as well.
I'm yet to binge a movie. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. Top Gun Maverick, the new one. I'll binge this one.
I'll binge it as well. I'll binge it. I'm a Top Gun fan. I really am.
I think for me, it's just Tom Cruise pushing his own limits and just watching him like
Just doing the
his
things.
own stunts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Okay, I'll binge that.
You'll binge that. Okay, I'll binge it as well. Then we have, we're going to be careful with this one, John Wick. John Wick.
I haven't seen it yet,
You haven't seen it yet.
so I don't know if I can binge it
I
or
haven't
bash
seen
it.
all of it. But I love Keanu Reeves.
I'm so glad JP Sebastian's not here today.
No,
Binge
don't
or
know.
bash?
Fine, I'll binge it.
You'll binge
I'll
it.
binge it. Yeah, it's on the line for me. It's on the line.
Do you
but
feel like that was peer pressure?
I heard JP here in the background because
Okay.
he would have said something if I said bash it. So I'll binge it just because I love Keanu Reeves.
Let's move over to Bad Boys. Bad Boys.
What you gonna do? Definitely binge it.
I'll binge that.
Definitely binge it. I love these two as a combination.
Oh, they are brilliant.
Yeah, they are fantastic. Definitely. Terminator.
Terminator. It's a classic.
Yeah.
My definition of binge is when the movie's done, I want to watch it again and again and again.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
no, I can't do that.
Okay,
So
so-
I think the alternative is to bash it.
You won't be back.
I won't. Not immediately.
Okay, cool. I'll also bash it. Yeah, I love it. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger, but you know, seeing it once or twice, it's definitely enough.
It's too much skitskoppen donderdag.
Net so. Presies waar ons vandag is.
Yes.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, I'll binge this.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I
I'll
love
binge
it as
that.
well. I
I'll
love it.
binge
I
that.
love this movie. I really did. So I'll definitely binge it.
Yes.
I really did love it. Very cool.
Weirdly
Taken.
enough, Taken, I'll binge that. There's
Yeah?
something about that suspense action that I quite enjoy. I
Yeah.
don't like the gory shoot, kill. I mean, there's a bit of fighting in this, but not the...
I like him as well, but Taken specifically, I'll bash it. I think once is enough.
But there's so many.
There's so many, and all of them seems to be the same, and I love Liam Neeson. But, you know, it's always that, you always know, it's like, I will find you. I will hunt you down.
See, I'm corny like that. I'll
You see,
binge
yeah,
that.
it's just-
Okay.
yeah.
Final one.
I know
Mission
what you're going to say
Impossible.
for this one.
What am I going to say?
Well, you just went on about Tom Cruise like a few minutes ago.
Mission Impossible, yes. I quite like the one where Henry Cavill made an appearance.
Okay, so what's the verdict?
I'll binge it, but only the one where Henry Cavill's in.
Only that one. I will binge Mission Impossible as well. Definitely binge it. Those are some good movies.
They are good movies. I just don't know if I want to binge them.
Well, you had a couple of them in there.
So a
I
few of
think
them
you
I still wanna
surprised
watch.
yourself for not so much action lover. So there we have it. Are
Thank
you more
you.
into the romantic side or
I like a good
Disney side?
rom-com. I like a good suspense, but not action. Like, yeah.
In your face?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Unless it's Mission
I'm
Impossible.
so surprised how the hero just, their pants never gets dirty, and it's always...
Is that what you're worried about?
Well, listen, you can watch all of your favorite movies. Shouldn't that be the mission? Well, just enhance your Vodacom plan to add any of the popular streaming services to your bill so that you can watch what you want, when you want, and conveniently pay with one bill. And if you are looking to upgrade your home to internet to something faster and stronger, then you can also enhance that too. So go and check out the deals and get your binge on at voda.com/enhance.
There we have it.
Mzansi, enhance what you love. Add more of what you need to your contract. Choose from a range of enhanced options in-store or online. Further together, Vodacom.
Expresso family, the beautiful thing about the fact that we're only in the first hour of the show means that we've still got so much on the way. And you know that we've been having a whole lot of fun in Cape Town, but we're bringing things to the Johannesburg studio all in the name of technology. Yes, we're going to be speaking to an absolutely beautiful lady, but before even that, on the way as well, we've got a recipe that includes ice cream, strawberries, and yogurt. What can you do with that? I'm also going to be listening out just along with you. But the queen that I'm super excited for, and somebody who continues to push the margin when it comes to technology in South Africa and beyond. Her name is Nompumelelo Mahlangu, a Woman in Tech Award winner, and we're about to get into it on the other side of this break. Don't go anywhere.
A go-to for physical energy and mental vitality when you need it most. BioPlus is going one better, offering 6 viewers the chance to each win 2,000 Rand cash to own their future. Catch Expresso weekdays from November the 6th to November the 22nd and reply to the competition post on Expresso's socials and include the hashtag BioPlus exam. Competition closes November the 22nd. T's and C's on expressoshow.com.
It's my Feelgood Breakfast Show.
You're on your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on S3. It is Expresso, of course, and we're coming to you live from the Johannesburg studios. I keep on telling you, no, you're not on the wrong channel. This is, in fact, where you're meant to be. Because when we come to looking at how you should start off your day, this is exactly it. Because we only bring you the best, top-tier people. And one of my favorite people here today just so happens to be a woman who is pushing technology forward. She is a trailblazer. Because when we look at what she has achieved over such a short amount of time, oh my goodness, you can't help but fall in love with her journey. She's someone who took the top award and came second, rather, at the Women in Tech Awards that happened a week ago, and it was with the highest percentage growth for 2022-2023, and it was all, of course, happening in the name of technology. Nompumelelo Mahlangu, the owner of Synergy Trading Projects. Nompumelelo, how are you today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I am good, thank you. Nompumelelo, that is a huge achievement. How do you feel? What does it mean to you?
Sure. Yo, where do I even start? It means a lot. I mean, it's such a great affirmation, right?
Yeah.
Of basically what we do. I mean, we obviously don't do what we do to win awards,
Yes.
but I mean, when you get recognized, it just means a lot. You know, it says someone out there is watching and sees
The hard work.
the hard work
Yes.
that you put in, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, the Innovator Trust is the company that's basically incubating us and making sure that we thrive within the business space. And then at the end of the day, they also recognize what we do and do the whole Women in Tech awards, and that's where I actually also won.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing about it as well is that you are somebody who is now allowing other women to just be as great as you are in tech, which we absolutely love.
Yeah.
But I want to go to the beginning. What made you decide to go into tech?
Yeah, it all started off when I had to decide what to do going into varsity, right? I mean, back in the day, people used to say, if you go into IT, you won't struggle to find a job,
Yeah.
right? So that's how I decided to then do a BSc in computer science, computer engineering at UCT. And then after studying, I went into corporate like any, other person,
Yeah.
normal progression. And I grew within the corporate space. And, I went from being technical and into the management. So I basically, within a short space of time, also climbed the ladder.
Come on, babes, for technology.
And
I love
so
that.
starting the business goodness, it was a natural progression, you know. So it's what I know.
Yeah.
You know, it's what I've been doing since varsity. So yeah, it was just.
It happened.
It was a no-brainer.
It was meant to happen, destiny, if you will. But Nompumelelo, I want to ask you, speaking of the company, Synergy Trading Projects,
Yeah.
how did that start in terms of you being like, okay, I'm stepping out on my own? What did you need to get right? And what exactly was it that, you know, led you to say, okay, I can do this?
I think it was my success within corporate, right?
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, I actually started off in 2015, and I started it as like a side hustle, right? And yeah, but a couple of months down the road, yeah, things were a bit tough, and I thought, yo, I'm not cut out for this, and you know, so I sort of put the dream on pause. And up until in 2019, when I thought, you know what, it's time. I think I have learned enough now. I have seen what's happening in the industry, and maybe I can carve something of my own as well and just find a space within here. And in 2019, I basically re-strategized and rebranded. Because when I founded the company, we were called Synergy Telecoms. So then I rebranded and I called it Synergy Trading and Projects, so that we don't box ourselves into the telecom space and be able to, so that we can be able to tap into other verticals within the ICT space. So yeah, I mean, the question was a mouthful.
No, go on. It's just all about your company, and you answered it 100%. But I love that when we talk about women in tech, you see, now I'm just, the only technology I know is a Tamagotchi, you know, from back then. That's it. Everything else, I'm terrible at it. But there are women who have such a huge passion for it. And this is why I want to ask you, is there space for women in technology still in South Africa?
Yes, for sure. I mean, there's a lot that's happening in the technology space. I mean, we predominantly play in the infrastructure build space. You know, we build the infrastructure, we maintain it, but there's, in the whole value chain, there's a whole lot of other things that one can do. I mean, we're now talking for IR, we're talking digitization and AI. There's such a lot of use cases, you know, that are out there, and there's a lot of women that are tapping into a lot of those things, you know. So yeah, there's still a lot to be done.
So then what do you say to those women? The ones who are like, I want to be Nompumelelo one day. Very quickly before we wrap things up. What do you say to them?
Yeah, you basically just need to know what you want in life, like anything else in life, right? You need to know what you want in life, and then you need to have a plan, right? When you know what you want, then it's easy to come up with the plan, and it's easy for the next person to also help you, right, along your journey. So yeah, and just know what you want. Hard work pays, and I'm the example of that.
Yes,
and
you are,
also
girl.
you need to be able to choose your life partner, right? Because
don't even say it. Don't decide to. Oh no, you're touching a very tricky subject over there for a lot of people. But Nompumelelo, I love that because you encompass absolutely everything of what it means to be a woman who is trailblazing, and thank you for it. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, babes, we're technology. Nompumelelo Mahlangu, somebody who is taking technology all the way to the top. There's still so much to come on Expresso this morning, and this is why you got to stay tuned. But you and Zoe, what's happening that side?
Thanks, Anele. Yes, well, right now it is time for you to win, or an opportunity for you to win. Now, if you are the host with the most and you love making dishes with maize or samp, then you have to enter the amazing Ace Festive Competition, because you can win your share of 50,000 Rand. One entry, though, that caught our eye was Gresham Madeline's Savory Pop Pesto Christmas tree. It looks incredible, dude. Like, really. He mentioned that it's filled with cheese, it's spices, savory pop, basil, pesto, and also generously coated with breadcrumbs, then baked to perfection. It looks incredible, Gresham. Good luck to you. That entry is definitely going to catch some attention. Now, for the rest of you, if you want to win your share of that 50,000 Rand, all you have to do is create a festive dish made with Ace Quick Cook Maize or Ace Quick Cook Samp. Take a pic of the dish with the Ace product, then post your entry as a reply to the competition post on Expresso Show's Facebook or Twitter with the image, a short description of your dish, and include hashtag AmazingaceFestive. And if you're entering on Instagram, please tag at Expresso Show and at Ace Maize Meal, and also include that hashtag AmazingAceFestive in your post. Alternatively, you can also send your entry via WhatsApp to the number 071 295 1485. Entries close on the 8th of December, is just around the corner, so you gotta get in it right now. Remember though, those T's and C's do apply as well. Good luck.
We are taking the quickest of breaks on your Feel Good Breakfast show. When we get back, we'll take a look at the causes of heartburn and indigestion, and then we're going to whip up something delicious in the kitchen. I'm talking about strawberry yogurt lollies, in fact, ice cream. That and a whole lot more still on its way.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast show. It's Expresso on S3, and you're just in time because we're diving into the nuances of heartburn and indigestion. We have Dr. E back on our couch, and we're about to explore the causes and triggers and how products like citro soda can make a big difference. Dr. E, it's great to have you back.
Thank you, Zoe. Didn't expect to be here so soon.
Oh, well, that's okay. We love it that you're here because we love your expertise in this field. Now, Doc, I have to tell you, the first time I experienced heartburn, I wasn't sure exactly what it was that I was feeling. And it's confusing if you're not used to it.
Yes.
But what are some of those symptoms and triggers that causes heartburn and indigestion?
Okay, good question. I'm going to give you a little bit of a background to make it simpler. Otherwise, it can be very vague and very broad.
Okay.
So, fun fact. Where are the most serotonin receptors in the body? In your gut.
Okay.
Those are the feel-good hormones. That's the fun fact for the day.
Okay.
Second fun fact is your mother knew best. She told you don't speak with your mouth full of food.
Yeah.
She told you have the cool drink afterwards.
Yes.
She told you don't chew your food so fast and don't go and sleep with a full stomach.
Yes.
That's the second thing. And then, because it can be such a vague and broad subject, I'd like to approach it in principle.
Okay.
So, the word heartburn and the word indigestion, historically they've been used interchangeably. I asked the young lady in the front if she ever knew those words, and she couldn't identify it because she didn't have symptoms. So it gets used interchangeably. The principle I like to approach is with indigestion, it is related to anything, anywhere, anytime. In other words, you had 4 Portuguese rolls last night. You know you're gluten intolerant, and now you're going to have a little stomach cramps this afternoon. Or you had something to eat that caused an upset in your tummy, you had symptoms, and it gave you a migraine.
Okay.
So the difference is with heartburn specifically, it is more related to a timing of eating something, drinking something, or taking medication. So the symptoms are vague and varied. People swap them over, medical doctors swap them over, but it's related to timing and to people's experience in what they describe.
Okay, so timing is important,
Yes.
but we do know there are also certain triggers.
Right.
So, Doc, what would trigger heartburn and what would trigger indigestion? Because I'm assuming some of these triggers could also be interchangeable.
So I'm
Trigger both.
a stickler for words.
Okay.
When somebody says there's a trigger, there's an assumption that there's been a previous history before. So now we know that you've been rushing, getting here, you haven't had breakfast, your tummy's not been feeling right. You had something to eat last night and something else changed. So the trigger was the other thing that you ate. But it will give you the symptoms of what we call dyspepsia. So DYS, dys means an abnormality of any upper abdominal symptoms. With regard to indigestion, I said it can be anywhere, anytime, any place. So it can be related to food, it can be related to medication, it can be related to the fact that somebody bumped your car, your insurance didn't pay out, and that's been a month ago, and now you've got indigestion. What you actually have is a bit of gastritis because you've been taking an anti-inflammatory, that kind of thing. So it depends on the principle I told at the beginning. We look at the context.
Okay.
If you were 80 with this kind of thing, we're going to look for something else. If you're a 9-year-old, we look for something else. So the terms are one thing, but we have to understand the context where we apply it to, so that the medical person does the appropriate thing. Historically, we know people have spent an exorbitant amount of money having tests done because they've got abdominal pains, and there's nothing. And then the last thing that's vital in that, in the appropriate context, is for the medical person to remember the non-gastrointestinal, not complication, factor. And the main one is whether people are having anything cardiac related.
Okay. Now, Doc, we are talking, we're going into the festive season.
Yes.
We know that this is a time where a lot of people overindulge, and that can cause symptoms like indigestion because you're eating out of your norm. You are eating more or drinking more for that case. What are some of the solutions to ease up these feelings of, let's say, you are feeling indigestion or perhaps you are experiencing heartburn? Is there the same treatment for both of these?
Okay, so let's have a principle.
Okay.
The principle that the Stoics use is keep a balanced plate. So you can do it literally, you can do it as a principle in your life. So in other words, whatever one does, do it in moderation. We know cigarette smoke, we know alcohol, we know acidic food, we know high fiber food, we know certain juices, people take medication. All of those things can have an effect on the way that the gastrointestinal tract works.
Yeah.
Sometimes, or often, depending on people's sophistication and their language, they are able to communicate it well. Others don't. So the experienced clinician will work on principles rather than make a diagnosis or become what we call a triager and send them off to go and have tests done. Festive season, moderation is the principle.
But we don't always keep that in mind.
Okay, fair enough. Then my comment to that would be a very trendy word called mindfulness. Part of the questions that were posed was, what can people do about their lifestyle changes, right? But only you know what you put in your mouth.
True.
And you've already experienced that when you have the peppers on the pizza that you had at the pizza place. So, let's just have it anyway. And what happens? So people know what they put in their mouth and they know what the triggers are. That's a human behavior.
Yeah.
What's important for the clinician is to be confident and, brave enough to say, tell me what else are you eating?
Yeah.
You weigh 200 kilograms, what else do you eat? He says, 2 chicken schnitzels. Says that? Oh, he says, yeah. I say, and what else do you have with it? 2 liters of Coke.
Oh, well, see, there's the problem.
He's not eating the Coke. and then he goes to sleep, and then he gets the heartburn.
It's all a cycle.
Right. So remember what I told you at the beginning? What did your mother say? Don't go and sleep with a full stomach.
Well, Dr. E, thank you for joining us today and giving us all of the life lessons that we need. And now you've got the basic principles down as per Dr. E, so keep that in mind. But something that's also quite exciting is you stand the chance to win 5,000 Rand in cash this week with Citro Soda. Now, all you have to do is tell us, why do you rely on Citro Soda to relieve you from indigestion and heartburn? Use the hashtag Citro Soda in your answer on our social media pages. That's Facebook, X, and Instagram. That's where the competition post is. The competition closes this Monday, the 27th of November at midnight, so get those entries in. There are T's and C's that apply.
Holiday heartburn? Well, find the fix with Citrus Soda this festive season.
Stand a chance to win 5,000 Rand cash prizes each week when you answer our weekly questions on Expresso's Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, or Instagram with hashtag Citro Soda.
Let's keep indigestion away and enjoy heartburn-free holidays. T's and C's obviously apply. Come and join the fun.
All right, so jumping into the kitchen for the first time on this Thursday. It is summer. That means I scream, you scream, we all scream for
ice cream.
Yes, we all know the little rhyme, and we've got you covered this morning with a very easy homemade Nestle strawberry yogurt ice cream with fresh strawberries. It's intensely fruity and creamy, perfect for a sweet summer treat. And I love this because normally when you think of making ice cream at home...
Oh, it sounds tedious.
Exactly, but this is almost like a no-churn ice cream.
Ah.
Very easy to make.
Okay.
So what I'm going to ask you to do, Zoe, first, we got our Nestle whipping cream on that side. So both of those into the bowl and just start whisking it for us a little bit while I start preparing our strawberries and yogurt.
So you don't even have the an electric whisk for me?
No, not at all. You're going to use some elbow grease in there.
Some elbow grease?
Yes, the nicest kind. Okay, so strawberries going to go in here.
Oh, we're getting that delicious Nestle whipping cream in.
Nice, and then it doesn't have to be like stiff or anything. Just give it a nice little...
Just give it some air.
Yeah. I'm going to put half the yogurt in here. That should be okay.
There we go.
Righto.
There we go. Getting it in there. I love that this is a no-churn, which, because you know, if you want to make ice cream, you sometimes feel like you need to have the fancy machine.
Yeah.
It's quite a process.
Okay, I'm going to go for this. Yes, come on, look at that. Perfect. Very easy.
Strawberry flavor.
That is intense strawberry flavor right there. Now, of course, Nestle full cream sweetened condensed milk. I mean, we're going to use that in our recipe. Nothing takes us back than a tin of Nestle full cream sweetened condensed milk. Because, I mean, come on, whether it was secretly eating it straight from the tin as a little one or finding out it was the secret ingredient to Gogo's sacred pudding recipe, it's always been there and it always will be. And then, of course, it's creamy, it's sweet and versatile. It is made simply with the finest full cream milk, lactose powder and sugar. And then we have the whipping cream that Zoe is busy with at the moment. I mean, this is really there to give your favorite sweet and savory dishes the love they've been longing for with Nestle's whipping cream. Perfect for dessert toppings, baking and cooking. And if you'd like to get your hands on this recipe, it's on our website, expressoshow.com. All right, so you've got that in there.
The one with the weakest arms to do all the whipping.
I'm going to add to it now.
Okay.
There goes our Nestle sweetened condensed milk.
The Nestle condensed milk. The thing for me with condensed milk, it's like I always feel like you need to leave some left over in the can.
You always do that. But there's always left.
There's always left, and that's what the spatula is for.
Yes.
Not to put the ingredients in here, but for you to enjoy afterwards.
To get that afterwards. And here we have some beautiful vanilla custard. That's going to go in there as well.
Okay, our consistency is definitely getting thicker.
It looks like a melted ice cream already.
Oh, it does. Look at that. Beautiful.
Okay, and now it's simply adding the rest of it. So I've got the leftover yogurt. That's going to go in there.
Okay, now we need a swap. So you whisk.
Okay, cool. I've got it. Let me just get this guy in there. And then I'll give it a whisk.
You know, this is a workout. I'm always so impressed with chefs that can just whoop, whoop, whoop for non-stop. This is tiring.
Okay, so you're going to have that tartness of the strawberries.
You can see I like an electric whisk.
There we go. Okay.
Can you feel? There's
some resistance to this.
There's resistance.
It's not bad. It's not heavy. But I mean, the thing with this is, I mean, you don't have to really. You just basically want to fold it in nicely.
And just get the air in it.
Yeah. And then it's as simple as putting it into a beautiful little tray like this, into the freezer. And then after about 2 hours, you just break the ice crystals with a fork. If you remember, you don't really have to. And then you let it set. And once it comes out, it looks like this. Just a tip. Just thaw it a little bit before you start scooping because it will be quite icy, but then you're left with a delicious ice cream, just like that.
Should we give it a scoop?
You want to go? If you can. It literally just came out the freezer now.
But look at that. It's beautiful.
There we go.
Look at that. We're going to get a beautiful little scoop together.
Oh, lovely. Well, Zoe is trying to do that. For more delicious Nestle recipes, you can go to recipeswithlove.co.za. You got to give that a taste, Zoe. Come on.
Okay, wait. You need to put your elbow grease in there. I've got the cone here.
Okay.
It's all about the elbow grease.
But you've like... Excuse my fingers. Like, I'm going to try and...
Got a beautiful cone here. See? You've got the technique. There we go.
Come on. Look at that. Okay, here we go.
So you just need elbow grease.
I don't know. I could make it a little bit bigger, can't I?
Yes, please. You can. Oh, well, listen, if you want to get your hands on this delicious recipe, we've got it available for you on our website, expressoshow.com.
Lovely. Just like that. Now, of course, you can also stand a chance to win inverters, canister stoves, and Nestle hampers to keep you cooking this festive season. Zoe seems to be enjoying it. So make sure you enter the Whip, Whisk and Win competition. All you have to do is buy any 2 participating Nestle Dairy culinary products. You can dial then *120 *440# and follow the prompts.
This is good. This is so delicious. It's refreshing.
That is the thing, and it's homemade, which is the best thing. I love that.
Thank you.
No, go make yourself your ice cream, family. Go do it.
The Feel Good Breakfast Show continues right here on S3, and you know we only ever bring you the best way to start your day, and it is the full meal that you deserve in the name of getting ready for it, right? And that's how we're going to be getting into how to bring harmony to your bathroom. It's coming up in a little bit, and then we did promise entertainment as well. We brought the guy that brings you vibe with Salari. We're talking about award-winning dancer and artist. It is Robot Boy, and he is in the building. He is about to give us a performance of a lifetime, and we're going to be getting to know him a little bit better, but you got to make sure that you do not go anywhere. Stay tuned to S3.
Big brands, big savings at Expert Sensational Black November sale where unbeatable deals await you. From cutting-edge electronics to essential appliances, find everything you need at up to 48% off your favorite brands. Shop these deals online or in store from one of our 41 stores nationwide. That's not all. Head over to Expresso's social media pages and enter the Expert Competition to stand a chance of winning one of 3 amazing prizes. Don't miss out.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. You are tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso right here on S3. It's a wonderful Thursday morning and we are loving it. It's good to be in a company this morning. Right now, though, it is time for our official duties this morning. Make sure you stick around. We'll also run you through all of your temperatures and get you prepped for this day ahead. Zoe, over to you.
I like my coffee with 1 sugar, please. Thank you, Stradom. Let's take a look at your headlines as it's 7 o'clock, starting with national news. Cape Town has launched its beach safety plan for the holiday season. Some 700 lifeguards and hundreds of security personnel will be deployed at beaches and swimming pools in the metro area. Cape Town's Mayor Jordan Hill-Lewis said at the launch event in Bloberg Strand that none of the 19 drownings that took place last year occurred at the places where lifeguards were on duty. He once again appealed to the public to swim only in the areas where lifeguards are on duty. And the Congress of SA Trade Union, or COSATU, has expressed its support for Parliament's decision to pass the two-pot retirement system bill, which allows for 1 withdrawal per year before retirement. Under the new system, South Africans will be able to access 10% of their pension savings starting from the 1st of March 2024. Despite National Treasury's proposal to further postpone the implementation to 2025, the parliamentary committee responsible for the bill decided it should not be delayed. COSATU said the new system would provide much-needed relief to workers struggling with debt. And moving to news abroad, the 4-day pause in fighting between Israel and Hamas will begin at 10 a.m. today, Hamas says. Israel hasn't yet commented on when the pause will begin, but Foreign Minister Eli Cohen said he expected the first hostages to be received today. Under the agreement, 50 Israeli hostages taken by Hamas will be released and 150 Palestinian women and teenagers held in Israeli jails freed. Up to another 150 Palestinians could also be released, as well as another 50 hostages from Gaza after the initial 4-day pause. Nigeria will supply more gas to Germany after the two countries signed a deal that could include $500 million in renewable energy investments in the West African nation. The gas supply deal was signed at a business forum in Berlin. The project will supply energy from Nigeria to Germany at 850,000 tons per annum, expanding to 1.2 million tons per annum. Germany is also in talks with electronics giant Siemens to help Nigeria, which experiences frequent power blackouts, to improve electricity supply. And brace yourself, because a TikTok video has left viewers gobsmacked, to say the least. A brave cow is seen licking a huge snake without being bitten. It gets up close and personal with a potentially deadly cobra and emerges unscathed. Just take a look at that video on your screen right now. It is absolutely incredible. How does one comprehend this bizarre friendship between these two creatures? An unlikely bond that obviously typically you would assume would be enemies is showcased. It's a remarkable way in which nature can surprise and bewilder us, and a vivid reminder that the natural world is stacked with surprises. Well, on that note, that's where I leave your headlines. Let's take another look at your sport.
Thanks for that story, Zoe. Definitely living in a world of wonders, that is for sure. In your sport headlines this morning, starting off with football, Manchester United's Luke Shaw, sidelined by a season-starting muscle injury, is back in full training, offering a defensive boost ahead of Sunday's key Premier League clash with Everton. Now, the 28-year-old left-back's return addresses United's left-back challenges. Now, despite an erratic start to the season, sitting 6th in the league, Shaw's comeback aims to bolster their campaign. Now, the team faces additional injury concerns as they gear up for crucial fixtures in the Champions League and the Premier League. Over in cricket news, Tajnarion Chandapal and Kavem Hodges' resilient 70s propelled West Indies A to a first innings lead of 27 runs against South Africa A. Resuming at 46 for 0, the visitors declared a 314 for 9 with Tepo Moreki 3 for 56 and Hardisville Yoon 2 for 92, making key breakthroughs. Now, despite wickets from SAA, contributions from Joshua De Silva, Kevin Sinclair and Akeem Jordan ensured West Indies A surpassed the host's first innings total. And then motorsport this morning, Mick Schumacher is set for a full-time return to racing in 2024, joining Alpine World Endurance Championship, the WEC driver lineup. Now, after reserve role at Mercedes and F1 this year, following his departure from Haas, Schumacher will continue as a reserve driver in F1 while pursuing a WEC. Now, the son of F1 legend Michael Schumacher is making the shift to WEC due to the absence of potential F1 opportunities in 2024. And in golf news this morning, Live Golf announced its extensive 2024 schedule featuring 14 events with a global focus reflecting its ambition to be a prominent international series. Now, notably, no tournaments are set at courses linked to former US President Donald Trump, in contrast to previous years. Now, the schedule includes new events in Las Vegas, Nashville and Houston, with hosting countries spanning Mexico, Saudi Arabia, Hong Kong, Australia, Singapore, Spain and Britain. Now, the season kicks off in Mayacoba, Mexico on February the 2nd through till the 4th. That is your sport headlines for the 7 o'clock bulletin. Right now, the roads are awake. Let's see what's out there. Zoe's got the latest.
Dankie Strydom. Let's start off with your traffic in Johannesburg, Boksburg. There has been a multi-vehicle accident on the N12 westbound. It's after Jet Park Road. 3 right lanes are closed and that's causing slow-moving traffic. In KwaZulu-Natal, there's a vehicle on fire on the N2 southbound. It's after the ramp to the KwaMashu off-ramp. The left shoulder is closed. Exercise caution while driving. If you're in Cape Town, there's congestion on the N7 south at the N1 inbound ramp. Expect delays and add more travel time to your journey this morning. That's your traffic. Let's take another look at your weather. And we start off with some news. Johannesburg and Durban Emergency Management Services, EMS, have urged the public to take precautions during the expected heat wave expected to last until at least tomorrow. Joburg EMS spokesperson Robert Mulaudzi says they're on high alert. He requested residents to call the emergency centre for any life-threatening emergencies. He said residents are urged to stay hydrated by drinking lots of water, to stay away from direct sunlight, especially between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and those who are working directly in the sun are urged to take regular breaks. Mulaudzi said exposure to extremely hot temperatures can cause heat exhaustion and heat cramps, which may lead to heat stroke. Well, it's 7 a.m. Let's take a look at your sunrise view. This one was sent in from Jade Riley, who said, "Morning, look at the beautiful view of the lush green trees in Uppington." And we know that Uppington is one of those areas that gets extremely hot. So thank you for this photo, Jade. If you would love to share yours, do so on our WhatsApp line. Our number is 063 408 8863. On that note, let's look at your temperatures.
Oh my word, and it is a good morning indeed. I hope that you can see the big smile on my face right now, because we had said we were going to be sitting down with an award-winning dancer and artist. He is multi-talented and continues to do the absolute most in terms of taking this beautiful sound of his all across Africa and the world. I'm talking about Robot Boy. Robot.
Beep, 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 beep.
Mama. I heard that my bosses said you're coming to fetch me as one of your backup dancers. Is that...
Yes. But with the dancing, it needs a medical aid.
Okay, perfect. Amazing.
So as long as you have a life cover, Zanele, Manela.
I can come along.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I do not, so we will talk about it later. But Robot Boy,
shout out.
Award-winning. I am so proud of you. Congratulations.
You. Yeah.
I have to ask you though, because of course this is something that is huge for you, because I know how much dancing means to you.
Yeah.
What does that award say to you and just your team?
Firstly, shout out to everybody watching Expresso in the building.
That's right.
I'm grateful, man, to be able to represent South Africa, you know, across the globe and across Africa. And that award means the world to me, and it means I can inspire more over what I've already been doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And inspiration is your thing, and this is why I have to ask you, because, you know, Robot Boy, since we had you the last time, the viewership has grown, Kaloko, you know.
Yeah, because,
you know what I mean?
Even come to our houses
exactly.
now. Thank you for coming to
Amen, yes, of course. But this is why I have to ask you, for anyone who's new to the family on Expresso, where did Robot Boy come from?
So I came from my office.
Robot.
Now I'm here.
Robot, why the name Robot Boy?
Oh, so the name Robot Boy is because I'm programmed by God.
Amen.
I believe everything I have is a God-given talent, and it must be on a God level. Born and raised in Soweto, grew up in the South, you know, passionate about dancing, rapping, drumming, music.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's where everything started. Started dancing in primary school, high school, and every other talent that you see now, I've been cooking behind the scenes in school.
And just bringing it to the forefront.
Yeah.
And we love to see it, because you're absolutely killing it in each and every one of these spheres. But this is why I then need to ask you, because of course you've branched out into so many different things. Will you ever open a dance studio?
I don't think a dance studio, I think an entertainment facility.
Okay.
Where everybody can learn different elements of entertainment. Yeah. So when we get the salary and the ching, and then pack inside.
Amazing.
Location, Ida.
100%.
Wadi Georgia.
Dango.
Yes.
Exactly. But this is the thing I want to know, because when you say that you're waiting, you know, for everything to fall into place and whatnot, in terms of you and just your journey, speak to us about why it's been so good that it happened the way that it did, and why it didn't happen exactly when you started hustling.
I think my biggest understanding is God's timing.
Sure.
Certain things didn't come at a certain time, and it didn't affect who I am or my growth, because I understand God's timing. A lot of times in the industry, people try to chase something for so long, or they give up on something for so long. But just applying patience and opportunity meeting preparation. You'll always have an opportunity. You must always just be prepared instead of waiting for it.
Yes.
And as well as knocking on doors, I don't knock on a door and I wait. I knock on door 1, door 2, door 3, door 4. By the time door 3 is like, yo, I heard a knock, I'm already in door 5. If I'm outside of door 6, door 8 is already hearing the, you know what I mean?
Come on.
So it's always doing as much as you can with the time that you have. And yeah, that's basically the journey.
Dropping gems on us. Okay, Steve Harvey, we see you. Thank you very much.
And it's a family show.
Exactly.
Without Family Feud.
Robot man, when we talk about though you and just taking it to the top, honestly, I feel like one of the things that you've done in terms of your skill is the fact that you're like, hey, I am a drummer and I'm a good one at that. Where did you learn that? And you know, what does it add to Robot Boy for you?
Church. Started at Modern Methodist, then Naledi FM, then 8 Young Smarts, you know. So I've been playing at church.
Yeah.
And it's one of those passion things for me. Like, I don't really do it for the entertainment industry. I do it because it gives me joy. And the Bible says, praise the Lord with an instrument.
Sure.
So it's one of those things like ice skating and drumming.
Yeah.
I do those in order to like regain my peace in a sense.
And still be Robot Boy.
Yeah, it's just a fun thing that I love doing and that I was,
I'm so glad because you give so much of yourself to South Africa.
Have to.
National treasure. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Deputy.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Popcorn or cheese?
Cheese.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. Amazing. Expresso family, you need to make sure you stick around. As you can tell, the fun continues in Johannesburg, but we already know that in Cape Town, things are also looking good, and this is why. Zoe and Ewan, I'm going to deal with this one over here. What's happening that side?
Looks like she's got her hands full, man. Robot Boy, what a vibe. Stick around. He's got a live performance heading your way in just a bit. But first, if you are a lover of the game, then your chances of winning big sports stake jackpots could be a reality off the pitch.
That's right. Use your sports, know how to predict match day results, and claim your stake in today's jackpots. Now play your favorite sports stakes game on the nationallottery.co.za, their website, and make sure to do it ASAP.
question is, are you ready to score big? Play now and stand a chance to earn bragging rights to #BeInJaGame.
Oh, there we go. Well, we're going to take the quickest of breaks. When we get back, we want you to create a family bathroom sanctuary, something for the whole family.
Exactly, and then also we're going to focus on one of the biggest events on the calendar in South Africa. We are honouring the top achievers in the culinary industry with the Woolworths Eat Out Awards.
Oh, how exciting.
Look, it was an incredible event. We'll bring you all the info from behind the scenes. Stick around, we'll be back after the break.
Big brands, big savings at Expert's sensational Black November sale, where unbeatable deals are waiting for you. Shop these deals now, online or in store.
It's my Feelgood breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your Feelgood breakfast show, and the family sanctuary is made up of every room in the house. And when it comes to the bathroom, it happens to be the entire family's piece of heaven. So here to give us all the tips and the tricks to creating harmony in shared spaces are the expert. We have registered counsellors Sadia Southgate and home stager and designer Mandy Evard. It's so great to have both of you here.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Sadia, I'm going to start off with you because I think this is probably the biggest challenge when a family has to share a bathroom. How can we make sure that everyone has access in the mornings? Because we know the getting ready period it means someone gets to sleep later, and you know, coordinating the schedule is always a tricky one if the entire family has to share the bathroom. And how can they communicate those needs properly?
And I think the key word that you use there, it's always tricky, because the tricky part in using the bathroom in the morning is that it's such a rush because everybody basically leaves or may leave home at the same time. So it's like who gets to use the bathroom first, and that can also create miscommunication and frustration within the home and disrupt also the environment within the home. So one of the suggestions that I would say is to try and prepare as much as you can either the night prior or to set up a roster as a family. So specifically not to put it inside the bathroom, but to leave it outside of the bathroom so that everybody can be on the same page, and that way you alleviating miscommunication or any basically need for frustration or conflict that may happen within the home. So to have that structure and roster up so that everybody's on the same page, everybody's communicating, and that way everybody knows who's needing the bathroom at what time.
And that's a great idea. It just shouts Big Bang Theory, Sheldon's schedule. Everyone had to know when to go to the bathroom, and that's his little allocated slot. So that's a good idea.
Definitely.
Mandy, I have my best friend. She's an accountant, and she, before kids, had everything falling in its place, every color matching. Now that there are kids involved, it's just
Different
toys
story.
everywhere, and she is just struggling to cope with getting some organization for when she wants to use the bathroom. What tips do you have as, an expert in this field to make sure that the bathroom can stay organized so that if mom wants to take a nice relaxing bath, she's not sitting on a little toy duck?
Okay, so when you've got a lot of people involved, you need to be organized. Storage is a fantastic thing. I always say categorize all your different items. So you'll have your hair products in one, you'll have your toiletries in another, you'll have maybe a basket with your loo paper on that side. But you need to do it so that everybody knows where to find everything. So a good way as well for children is to have color coordination. So even if you've got little ones, you can have different colors, and they know, and it must be accessible to them, so it must be lower. So they know that those items go in the red box or into the tall box, or, you can differentiate like that. So storage is very, very important. And there's different ways that you can do it where, especially in a small bathroom, that instead of having all your towels piled up onto a rail, rather have hooks and things.
Yes.
Otherwise, you can have a basket with your towels rolled up on the floor where the kids can also access them. So that makes it a lot easier. And you can also have, each person can have their own sort of container.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier for them to know where to put it back, which is also, it alleviates clutter.
And that's what we want to avoid, is clutter, especially in a shared bathroom.
Yes, and bathrooms are not the biggest rooms, so they need to be organised.
Definitely. Now, Sadia, we just heard bathrooms are not the biggest rooms, which also means etiquette, bathroom etiquette is so important. For me, it's like if a boy uses the toilet, that seat needs to go back down.
Yes.
Girls, if you brush your hair, you need to clean up the floor afterwards. How important is it to have bathroom etiquette, especially in a family environment with littles growing up, teaching them those fundamentals, but also to have these tough conversations when you feel like, hang on, we're not keeping to the schedule here?
I think for most women, as you said, Zoe, is the toilet seat needs to be down. That's like key. And, it's just to keeping it dry and keeping it clean as well. So it's the simplest things that matter, whether it is closing the door when using the bathroom, putting up the towel after usage, using the air freshener as well is essential, opening the window. It's all of these little things, replacing the toilet paper. All of these things needs to be enforced in order to create kind of that fairness and consideration for everybody within the home, and that way everybody again is on the same page. So it's not like, oh no, I didn't know that I needed to do this. But the toilet, putting the toilet seat down is very important.
And I mean, at the end of the day, I've been to, you go to businesses and then they have all these things like basic etiquette on the back of the window of when to flush, and I'm like, but that should be things people know.
Yes,
already.
precisely, precisely. And I think that those reminders are always just there as well, because sometimes people just do what they need to do, and then because life is busy, essentially, so those reminders are always just like, okay, now I know I need to do this and I need to do that. So this reminders definitely is a help for those people that may forget unintentionally.
Yeah, I love this. Mandy, just quickly to finish it off, I think for people sharing the bathroom, having some individuality and personalization is so important. Do you have a top tip for families that are sharing a bathroom, space is limited, but everyone wants to make it their little piece of haven?
I think if you communicate and find out what everybody wants, you can get an idea as to how to actually decorate the bathroom and what sort of things you need to have in the bathroom so that everybody's happy. And you need to do it on a regular basis and try and coordinate. So if you've got little children or teenage children, make sure that whatever their ideals are and what they value in a bathroom is kind of in line with yours. So that everybody's on the same page and everybody knows how to do things. And also, as you've just explained, you need to communicate and enforce habits. And I think that create a happy medium.
Definitely. Well, Sadia, Mandy, thank you for joining us today and sharing your wisdom. And for you, you have all of the tips and tricks to create that perfect shared family space. Twin Saver is giving you one better. In fact, you can win a chance to win one of 10 bathroom makeovers worth 30,000 Rand each. Now, to find out more, visit twinsaver.co.za for more info.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Creating that harmony in the bathroom. I love it. But right now, attention adventure enthusiasts, it's Black Friday. Yep, it's all the rage at the moment, and that is now specifically focusing on Cape Union Mart. We know that they've got some fantastic stuff, and we've got deals that'll make your heart race. Now, this Black Friday, you can get up to 30% off of your summer essentials and selected outdoor gear. Now, I'm not sure if Zoe is going to try and jump in here because there's definitely something for her as well. But what you can do is you can dive into the season with up to 40% off selected K-Way jackets. Now, ladies, we've got something exclusive just for you. A limited edition printed jacket available today only. That's today only, so you've got to get there and you cannot miss out on this style statement. It is a beautiful jacket. I mean, just look at that, 40% off. That is a huge, huge saving. Zoe, get in here.
I'm going to come and
get in here. Come join me. Do you see that jacket?
Oh,
hey?
Let me see the jacket
That's
again.
very cool.
Let's
Can we
put it
bring
on
up
the
that jacket
screen.
again? Look at that. Come on.
40% off. That is like a staple in South Africa.
Now, see, now we're talking Black Friday, for sure. The K-Way Women's Printed Tundra Jacket, only 1,199 Rand. That means you save 700 Rand on this jacket. But we're not forgetting about the guys as well. The K-Way Men's K-Light Jacket goes for 799 Rand. That means you save 400 Rand. So that's a huge saving.
I love savings. I mean, I've set out, you know, for me, Black Friday is the time to capitalize on all of these incredible specials.
Yeah.
We know winter's coming next year. Yes, we're going into summer, but you're going to need one of those jackets for next year. So capitalize on a saving.
I know Zoe, she's always a forward thinker. She starts planning for Black Friday already in January. You know, and then she's make sure that she has a little bit of spending cash. Now, of course, imagine being able to walk into your favorite Cape Union Mart to buy whatever you wanted this Black Friday. Well, it sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it's not.
No, it's not, because you could win a 3,000 Rand shopping voucher. And to enter, simply reveal what's on your adventure wish list from Cape Union Mart this Black Friday using the hashtag #TheAdventureStartsHere. That hashtag needs to be in your entry on Expresso's Facebook, X and Instagram competition posts. And you better hurry up because the competition post closes this morning. That's Thursday, today at 9 a.m. when the show finishes. So what is it? You've got about an hour and 33 minutes to be exact to get your entries in. There are T's and C's that can be found on our website, expressoshow.com.
Exactly. So what are you waiting for? Get entering right now. So here you can go about, explore these deals and more at capeunionmart.co.za or step into your nearest Cape Union Mart store. Because hurry, these deals won't last forever. Gear up for your next adventure and happy Black Friday shopping. Be safe out there. South Africa is not just a deal, it's a Black Friday adventure.
There we go. Well, we are taking the world's quickest of breaks on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Strydom, do you know what's coming up?
Top achievers in restaurant. Yes, we spoke about it a little bit earlier. We're going to go behind the scenes of the Eat Out Woolworths Awards. It was a magnificent event. And listen, our restaurant industry is healthy.
They are killing it at the moment.
Unbelievably so. And then, of course, Zanele connected with our performer for this morning, Robot Boy, and he is also gearing up for a performance. That and more after the break. Stick around.
It's my Feelgood breakfast show.
Oh, welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast show. And yes, we've been teasing you about the glittering ceremony that was hosted on Sunday, the 19th of November. Our local culinary talents gathered for South Africa's most prestigious evening.
Absolutely. Those restaurant awards ceremony, it was incredible. Let's find out what happened at this year's Eat Out Woolworths Restaurant Awards.
The Eat Out Restaurant Awards is the Grammys of food, honestly. It is where we celebrate our prize chef's cuisine. This is the place to be.
I think it's important to celebrate local restaurants and chefs because it does elevate the standard of the industry. It elevates the excellence.
Competitions in general are something that really pushes people on the grind and gives many restaurants bums on seats, which is so important, especially after COVID.
When anyone is serving people with their talent every single day, they are more than just people who are working. It's a tireless profession, and it's a huge honor to present these awards.
10 years ago, I attended my first Eat Out Awards. Today, I got to host the awards, and it's an out-of-body experience. And working with Alana, that as well, just phenomenal. The team, everyone behind the scenes, on stage, flawless.
I think every time I'm at the Eat Out Awards, it's always just a moment to pay tribute and celebrate people that put in so much work into what they love, and I'm just excited to be here to celebrate.
This year we've made a concerted effort to reward more restaurants. So our judges ate at far more throughout the year, and we were able to give out 51 stars, which is a 20% increase on the stars of last year. We're incredibly proud of that.
The judging process, it's a huge undertaking, and we just travel around the country together with the Eat Out team as well. We have our fingers on the pulse, we know what's going on, we know movements with chefs, we know new and upcoming, we celebrate the legends, and we visit the restaurants around South Africa.
If you look at what the chefs have to work with, in South Africa, they all have access to absolutely amazing raw material. So you look for the ones who are able to bring their unique skill set and philosophy to that. And then most certainly quality, because we're not interested to understand who gets it right today and maybe a bit of a miss tomorrow. We want consistency.
For me, sustainability is very key with our food, especially in our industry. And I'm also looking, because I'm vegetarian, I always look out on the vegetarian dishes. So for me, it's the total experience is everything. It incorporates the service, it incorporates the food, obviously. It incorporates even the chefs, the stories that are coming through on the food. Is the wine properly paired? Because we want to bring our community with us.
We have an all-female cooking lineup of chefs in the kitchen serving all of our guests today, cooking for 800 guests. And one of our big messages this year is to encourage more women to enter the restaurant industry.
I feel incredibly honored and extremely thankful. There's a lot of planning that it went into it.
Our inspiration was a plant-based, fully plant-based canapes. Woolworths definitely helped us out hugely. We made a stuffed mushroom. We made a king corn mozzarella crisp. We did a very special little spirulina boro bun. And then the fourth one was red bean falafel.
So the dish I put forward tonight is like a humble soup, basically. The main element is our smoked snook, and then we've got some smoked mussels, cauliflower, and of course, a piece is all about spice. So the spice behind the dish is smoked paprika.
So being on this side of things and serving so many dishes and actually seeing how all the desserts go out. I mean, there's 850 desserts. I mean, like, just doing that in a restaurant is crazy. In a room like this is insane.
I think people tend to associate plant-based desserts as not being tasty or not being satisfying. So I think that was like a real treat to make it almost completely plant-based. It was a chocolate mousse, and then we had a bit of saltiness coming through from the pop barley, and then the marshmallow was this coffee marshmallow.
The relationship with Woolworths started many, many moons ago with Woolworths Taste, and what we've created together is something stronger than the individual parts. Their synergy with us and collaboration with us in these awards has been outstanding. They make us better, and truly, from my perspective, it's been the most stunning journey that we're really just beginning.
The restaurant industry are really the
ultimate, authentic, original sort of perspective on what food's all about in the country. So being part of what we do here with Eat Out and being at the center of the food culture is critical to our brand.
La petite colombe. She is a pioneering force. She is the inaugural winner of the Eat Out Woolworths Trailblazer Award. She is Siba.
To be seen as a trailblazer feels incredible. It's an affirmation of my hard work throughout this year and the years before. Just a message to say, keep on pushing, Siba.
The Sustainability Award for us is huge because our whole team, we do a lot of training, we do a lot of love, a lot of passion that goes into it.
It basically is, one of the cornerstones of our business and our life. So it means that it's a huge amount to us, 100%, yeah.
This is the winner of Eat Out Woolworths Financial Services Chef of the Year 2023 is Ryan Cole from South Africa.
So being seen as the Chef of the Year by my peers is probably the greatest honor of all. I think it's like that is the award everybody wants to win, and I don't think you can plan for it. Being voted the Eat Out Woolworths Chef of the Year also it's a massive honor. I don't even know what I've done, but it's an industry I love and I'm so passionate about it. So it's a massive accolade. So I want to thank Woolworths and Eat Out for providing us all with a platform.
The Eat Out Woolworths Restaurant of the Year Award goes to... Let's do it!
Anything and everything inspires me. So anything we see on our travels locally, abroad, it can be in a toy shop looking at toys for kids, or the finest restaurant. It's anything and everything. I mean, I am incredibly proud of my team. They really are the guys that put in the hours and have the same goals, same dream as me, and I'm very, very lucky to have a team like I do.
I've spent 3 days straight with the team from Eat Out and from Woolworths and all these young chefs cooking their heart out for this one special moment. And if there's one thing that I've learned, the future of South African food is gonna be delicious.
Oh, congratulations to all of the winners, and to echo what Chef Clem said, the future of the culinary world in South Africa is certainly looking delicious.
Thank you, Zoe. Lovely, delicious indeed. Now, bringing it to the kitchen. And for the love of cooking and entertaining, Easy Life Kitchens offers you its 1 week only Black Friday saving of 10% off the dream kitchen and home design project you've always wanted. So here's how it works. For the ultimate in high quality, price conscious spaces, pay your commitment deposit of 50,000 Rand between the 18th and the 25th of November. Time is running out, and save 10% on your entire Easy Life Kitchens project. That is a huge saving. Now, with 31 years of quality service backed up by a 2-year kitchen guarantee, check out easylifekitchens.co.za and save. Remember, T's and C's do apply. We're not done yet for this morning. So much still to come. Zanele, what do you have for us? What's happening after the break?
30 seconds.
Phones out. Guys, come
I'm trying to keep calm. So I'm trying to keep calm because honestly and truly, when we talk about the people who are in the studio, it is so incredible. And one of the things I love most about the Feel Good Breakfast Show is that we always have such different things coming from different places. So first and foremost, we know that tomorrow is Black Friday. Big deal, right? This is why we've got Taryn Opal, who's going to be in the building, telling us about fashion deals that we need to know about. And then we are also 100% going to be getting into something I'm so excited about for the very first time ever. We are about to be entertained by Robot Boy. He is going to be giving us a beautiful performance, but you got to stay tuned for it. Do not go anywhere. We got a little bit of an ad break, and we'll be back after this.
It's my Feelgood breakfast show.
Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso right here on S3. Welcome back. It's Woolies Black Friday, yes, and this marks the final week of incredible deals. Buy 3 for 2 women's wear, menswear or kids wear fashion items until the 27th of November 2023. That's this year, just in case you weren't sure, and get the lowest priced item free. And of course, here to help us navigate our way, because there is so much through this charming deal, is stylist and creative director Taryn Oppel. Hello, Taryn. Good morning.
Taryn. Oh, listen, I love a good Black Friday deal,
Me
but
too.
you need to be strategic. So what advice do you have for our viewers leading into any Black Friday deals that they are embarking on?
I mean, the best advice I can give is to go in with a plan. Like, just how you make a shopping list for groceries, make one for your wardrobe. So if you take a step back and look at your wardrobe, are you more of a timeless, classic shopper? Do you feel like you need to fill some gaps with basics? Do you feel like you need a pop of color in your life? Maybe inject it through this deal. I mean, summer season's coming up. Dresses, shorts, tees, what do you need more of? Are you going away for the holidays? And then, of course, there's gifting. Tick that box with such a great deal.
Yeah, exactly. You see, we all need a Taryn in our lives, because it was me standing in front of my cupboard. I'll just be standing there like, right.
Yeah, I know. And sales are overwhelming. They're
And you can
overwhelming.
be smart with the deal. I mean, 3 for 2. So now I'm thinking, okay, father, father-in-law, brother. Boom.
Tick. Exactly.
3 T-shirts.
There you go. Star student.
Take us
You
through
got
this
it.
deal, yeah, because we want to know. 3 for 2, it's a massive deal. I mean, I know Woolies normally on Black Friday sorts out our needs with regards to fashion. So explain this deal. How do we benefit from it?
So, like I said, 3 for 2. It's basically if you buy any 3 items, you get the cheapest one free, and that's across all fashion: women's, kids, men's, clothing, accessories, footwear, sleepwear, underwear, you name it. It's a big, big deal. So it also makes it easier. You walk into store and you know you can pick up anything and it's part of the deal.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Well, that's amazing. So let's break it down let's start off with women's fashion.
Cool. So we are going to look at a little bit of a trend. Blue, and I see you rocking your skirt as well.
I'm joining your trend today with the blue.
Very well, I might say. And, you know, there's an abundance of colour at the moment for women's wear, but we really want to touch on blue because it's such a big colour for the season and for Woolies. So I'm just going to run you through some pieces that are available at the moment. If you're talking about your solid blue, your baby blue, a little bit of a bright turquoise colour in the shirt dress. Some more dress options would be in your prints. So it's not only about solid colour, also blues all over prints on dresses, short, long. So that's great. And then your basics. So obviously you'll find a basic blue tee, which would go well with your skirt as well.
We are focusing on blues, but I mean, I know these T-shirts come in all of the colours.
All colours of the rainbow. So if you're keen on popping some colour into your wardrobe and you grab 3 tees, I mean, you're getting one for free. That's great, right?
Yes.
And then, of course, if you want to create a little outfit, maybe pair it with shoes, so you're doing like a 3-piece outfit sort of scenario with your deal.
Does that fit in? So if I buy a T-shirt, pants, and a pair of shoes, is that my 3 for 2?
That's your 3 for 2. You're going to get the cheapest item free.
So
Exactly.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be in a specific category.
No, absolutely.
All products.
Anything.
Very like with the colours, a very like Santorini vibe.
Yes. Right?
Hey?
We spoke about that a couple of weeks ago.
We did, the resort.
Yes,
cool.
and then we can't forget your denim blues. I mean, a staple, a classic. If you want 3 pairs of denims, you're going to get one for free. I mean, that's a really, really great deal.
Okay.
And that
I'm getting
also
excited.
stretches not only in your women's fashion dresses and tees, it also stretches all the way to your activewear.
Oh!
So 3 for buy a whole set.
Pants, shirt, sports bra.
Done.
That's 3.
3 for 2.
Love it.
And you only pay for 2.
Exactly. Exactly. So now we're going to get Kaylin in here. She's actually twinning with you this morning, Zoe. She's wearing your little ruffled tiered skirt.
Oh,
and
look
we're
at
showing
that.
you how you can create a little Oh, there we go.
Nice. Very cool.
We're showing you how you can create a little 3-piece outfit with her top, her skirt, and her shoes. And she's going to get the cheapest item for free. Outfit done.
Done. Sorted. Very nice.
I just had to steal
I like
a
it.
moment. Sorry.
It's a nice skirt. It's really
The
nice
opportunity
skirt.
was there. I mean, I don't blame you.
We're twinning. I get so excited when people wear the same as me.
I know, and you're also wearing it differently with your basic white tee, which is also, well, not very basic. It's got a great applique on the front.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But I think this just shows you how I feel like with her heels, you know, she's dressing it more up. With my T-shirt, I'm dressing it more down. This skirt, you're going to get versatility out of it.
The options are endless, really.
It really is.
Thank you,
Love
Kaylin.
it. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
What about the gents, Taryn?
The gents. Okay, so you're wearing one of the items I want to talk about this morning. Yeah, so you also, this is your moment, Ewan.
Look at that.
I want to talk about
ice creams on it. I hope you can see
so
the detail.
cute.
It's so adorable.
I want to talk about the golfer, which is exactly what you are wearing this morning. There you go. There's your ice cream.
That's the one.
Look at ice cream cones and suckers.
Snap.
So
there you
summery.
go.
Very
so
cool.
the golfer, I mean, this also comes in a wide variety of colors, prints. This is a color block option. There's also your zip-up option, which is a little bit more smart casual. Again, the PK ones come in all colors, the Stay New, all colors as well. These hangers are going to give me a problem.
It's okay. I should be there to just be your assistant.
There you go. I know, Zoe, come on here.
I'll come home.
And then there's another option of your sort of V-neck.
This is nice.
Softer knit golfer, which is also a great option. So that is talking about basics and variety and your classics. And I feel like you can never have too many golfers in your wardrobe if that's what you're into as a man. Because you can pair it with just about anything.
I feel like...
I mean, you can go matchy-matchy.
Oh my
gosh. Look at that, with your swim shorts.
Look
From
at
brunch to the beach. There you
It's
go.
all about the ice creams.
A lolly
love
to
it.
make you jolly. You know this. Very cool.
And then, of course, you know, just pairing your golfer with the shorts is also an idea. Your basic denims.
Yeah.
It goes with just about anything. Chino
there's a lot.
shorts,
Men,
chino
are you-
shorts, longer chinos.
Bless you.
Bless
if
you.
you are men, if you are going to take advantage of this, if you wear golfers every single day for work, like my husband,
There
then
you go.
buy 3, pay for 2, buy 6, pay for 4, and that's your wardrobe for the week.
Okay, that math just said, I don't know, it's too early for the math, but yes, you're right. And then this is also another way of wearing your golfer with a little suit and a three-piece suit.
How do you
sort
feel
of
about
thing?
shorts, like
I've
short
never
suit
in,
pants?
never in my life have I done a suit vibe with shorts like that.
Oh,
Here are the
you just put it
sneakers.
into the
Smart cash.
universe.
Smart cash.
I have a feeling our stylists will put
Instead
you
of
in
a
shorts.
shirt, you know.
No, look, I'm super keen. I'm super keen to try.
I'm keen
Yeah.
to see the results.
Very cool, very cool. All right.
So we're going to get our gent in here.
Let's get
He's
in.
wearing one of the PK golfers in a khaki with his deck
Nice.
shorts and some really cool
Nice.
modern lifestyle sneakers.
Yeah.
So it just shows how versatile the golfer is. And again, whether it's PK Stay New, color block, printed, striped, they come in so many variations. So I think it's a good piece to stock up on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask a very stupid question now. What does PK mean?
It's the fabrication.
The fabric, okay.
Yes, it's the fabrication of the golfer, which is, yeah,
You see that? Went
same as yours.
very nice. Very, very nice. I love the fact that it looks good, but I'm also very concerned about comfortability. You know,
Absolutely.
when I go out and about and I want to spend the entire day in an outfit, you want to make sure you're comfortable and it feels
Absolutely.
good on your skin, which this really does. All right.
Oh, we've touched on women wear, menswear. Let's
Run us through the
I
little
know
ones
you're
very
excited
quickly.
to look at the littles because, yeah.
It's just the cutest little things in miniature form.
So I want to talk about girls, and we're going to talk about another trend, which is your frills and your flowers, which is also, you know, available in abundance at Woolworths at the moment.
And this comes with a headband.
With a headband and a little bloomer at the bottom. It's really sweet.
Oh, for Baba's first Christmas, come now.
Exactly.
And you tell them broody.
So for girls, I mean, this is a great mix and match opportunity as well. If you want to match your frills with your flowers, this is just 2 frill options. Can make an outfit out of this. And then we also have some frills on denim, which is so
nice.
sweet.
Adorable.
So you could get your denim jacket, your skirt, your top.
Boom,
Good to go.
whole outfit. Mom, you only pay for 2.
Done. And
I
then
love this because parents can be smart. If your kid's going to play school next year for the first time, capitalize on buying leggings and play shirts and
all the basics.
The cutest outfits, 3 for 2.
Yeah.
So here's some floral ideas with little shorts and a tee. And then you just spoke about your leggings and your tees. They also come in these little short leggings and then the longer ones as well.
Those little short shorts are so cute under dresses.
So sweet, right? Thank you. Oh,
Yeah,
I wanted
no,
to hang on to that.
Zoe doesn't want to be too close to it.
Can we bring the kids in?
Let's
Because we need to see what it looks like on them. We just touched on the ladies, but of course there's boys' clothing.
There's boys as well. So I'm going to touch on the boys' little
Ready
shopping
for
idea.
summer.
There he is. He's ready. But we're just going to have a look at the little frill outfit for now. Like I said, you're matching your little frilly skirt with a frill top, and then a shoe outfit, whole outfit, 3 for 2.
The whole
Done.
outfit. Oh my gosh. And quickly, Taryn,
Yes,
boys clothing.
boys. So this is such a great shopping tip and idea, because Woolies also sells all their boys' T-shirts in packs.
Nice.
So this is considered as one. So you're getting 5 T-shirts or a 2-pack T-shirt.
So with this deal, you walk away with 15.
You walking away with
if you
so many outfits.
15 T-shirts. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get my maths right here.
3 packs of T-shirts.
Your shorts as well, they come in 2 packs. So also a great mix and match opportunity. Hamish is wearing part of a 2-pack T-shirt.
Oh,
so this is
that's
the other half of
partner.
his T-shirt.
Might be too busy with the shorts.
Yes, so we've gone with the plain colour.
Nicely done. Thanks,
Depends on your personality, you know?
Well, I actually had this funny thing. I went to my godson's school yesterday and I looked at all the toddlers and I'm like, they look like homeless people, and you can see they dress themselves because nothing was matching.
But that's the fun thing about it. You just go like, what do you want to wear today? And then
they're at that age where they pick their own clothing.
Yeah, it's quite sweet.
Taryn, thank you very much. That was a lot.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
But there is a lot on offer.
There is a lot on offer. So we've heard it a lot. Buy 3 for 2 women's wear or men's wear or kids wear fashion items until the 27th of November this year and get the lowest price item absolutely free.
You can shop this offer at Woolworths. It's available in-store, online, as well as on the app. There are T's and C's that do apply, but you can visit woolworths.co.za for more information on their Black Friday deals this week.
The goodness continues right here on Expresso, and right about now, he's a trailblazer, a hit maker. He's performing Salari Salari for the first time ever. It is Robot Boy.
What's up, baby? Assal, Macai, Expresso, Salari Salari, Machi, Asabe, Vivi, Masi, 7 Salari Salari. Ching! Dona kipa yoki mali salari salari. Iwa na masushi masabi wasabi. Aba na matita ni kali ni majo. Koko tibi yoni ni kwaru awa. Ume na matita ni zanu na. Aga te bandini no nani. Bete na matona ni kabi ya. Mekasi koko tibi yoni ni kwaru awa. Asa. Salari salari. Macai, sure. 7 salari, salari. Mani salari, salari. Numa batu uya fosi salari, salari. Numa bama kwati salari, gama. Mani mano moni salari, salari. Una venu toli salari, salari. Gisi paga misikati salari, ne mali. Pilu yoku ne mali, salari. Vere uma pesha la batosho. Rubo soli lang, pambela na mangsa. Kuli no moham, uweza no mayim. Uwe no makin, ulale yoki minsa. Uwe ile swani, ema tipeche la batosho. Robot. Calipacari. Una le mali. Salari. Robot. Calipacari. Una le mali. Salari. Can you feel it? Anglis, oh, lo. When I see, oh, lo. Masini, wena. Salari. Masini, wena. Salari. Sushi masabi wasabi. Baba na matita ni kani ni mani. Tiko de biyane ni kwaru mawa. Ume na matita ni zanu una. Wakati matini no nandi kunani. Shoot. Never done any job here, yeah. Me must go with the piano and the ball in the wall. Salare, salare. Rata, high Chino, high
Which one is this one?
Which one is this one?
Which one?
S3.
Everybody give it up for
Expresso.
Robot Boy! Oh my goodness, I've been dancing too much, so we need to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're on Expresso.
It's my Feelgood Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. You are tuned into Feelgood Breakfast Show Expresso right here on S3. And welcome if you've just tuned in. Lovely to be in your company right now. Time for the news.
Thank you, Ewan. It is 8 o'clock. Let's take a look at your national headlines. The Powers and Privileges Committee of Parliament has recommended that the 6 EFF MPs who disrupted this year's State of the Nation speech be suspended for 1 month without pay. EFF leader Julius Malema and 5 other party members will be suspended for the month of February. This means they will miss next year's State of the Nation address. The MPs were found guilty of gross misconduct and contempt of Parliament after storming the stage during President Cyril Ramaphosa's State of the Nation address. And Cape Town has launched its beach safety plan for the holiday season. Some 700 lifeguards and hundreds of security personnel will be deployed to beaches and swimming pools at the metro area. Cape Town's Mayor Jordan Hill-Lewis said at the launch event in Blouberg Strand that none of the 19 drownings that occurred last year occurred at the places where lifeguards were on duty. He once again appealed to the public to swim only in the areas where lifeguards are on duty. And moving to news abroad, Cameroon has received more than 330,000 doses of a new malaria vaccine, the first to be approved by the World Health Organization. Health Minister described it as a historic moment. Kenya, Ghana and Malawi have already started distributing the RTSS vaccine. Over the next few weeks, deliveries are expected in Burkina Faso, Liberia, Niger and Sierra Leone. Africa accounts for the most malaria cases worldwide. It kills some 600,000 people globally each year, most of them children. And the 4-day pause in fighting between Israel and Hamas will begin at 10 a.m. today, Hamas says. Israel hasn't yet commented on when the pause will begin, but Foreign Minister Eli Cohen said he expected the first hostages to be received today. Under the agreement, 50 Israeli hostages taken by Hamas will be released and 150 Palestinian women and teenagers held in Israeli jails freed. Up to another 150 Palestinians could also be released, as well as another 50 hostages from Gaza after the initial 4-day pause. And bringing it back home, 16 days of activism for no violence against women and children campaign starts on Saturday. An NPO called Father a Nation, also known as FAN, is pulling out all stops to halt the cycle of gender-based violence at its core. Unlike the traditional narrative focusing solely on women and victims, Fan attempts to eradicate the root causes of GBV crime and fatherlessness. It strives to transform men into fathers, role models, and advocates against the form of abuse by delivering impactful programs penetrating schools and communities where change is most needed. Craig Wilkinson, best-selling essay author and international inspirational speaker, founded Fan in 2013. For his work, Craig was awarded the GQ Humanitarian Man of the Year award in 2019. Well, on that very positive note, that's where I leave your headlines. Let's take a final look at your sport.
Thank you so much, Zoe. Let's take a last look at your sporting headlines for your Thursday morning. Starting off with football, Manchester United's Luke Shaw, sidelined by a season-starting muscle injury, is back in full training, offering a defensive boost ahead of Sunday's key Premier League clash with Everton. Now, the 28-year-old left-back's return addresses United's left-back challenges. Despite an erratic start to the season, sitting 6th in the league, Shaw's comeback aims to bolster their campaign. Now, the team faces additional injury concerns as they gear up for crucial fixtures in the Champions League and the Premier League. Then over in cricket, Tajnarian Chandapal and Kavem Hodges' resilient 70s propelled West Indies A to a first innings lead of 27 runs against South Africa A. Resuming at 46 for 0, the visitors declared at 314 for 9, with Tsepo Moreki 3 for 56 and Hardisville Yoon 2 for 92 making key breakthroughs. Now, despite wickets from SAA, contributions from Joshua De Silva, Kevin Sinclair and Akimi Jordan ensured West Indies A surpassed the host's first innings total. And then over in motorsport, Mick Schumacher is set for a full-time return to racing in 2024, joining Alpine's World Endurance Championship, the WEC, driver lineup. Now, after a reserve role at Mercedes in F1 this year, following his departure from Haas, Schumacher will continue as a reserve driver in F1 while pursuing WEC. Now, the son of F1 legend Michael Schumacher is making the shift to WEC due to the absence of potential F1 opportunities in 2024. And we end up with some golf news. Live Golf announced its extensive 2024 schedule featuring 14 events with a global focus reflecting its ambition to be a prominent international series. Notably, no tournaments are set at courses linked to former US President Donald Trump, in contrast to previous years. Now, the schedule includes new events in Las Vegas, Nashville and Houston, with hosting countries spanning Mexico, Saudi Arabia, Hong Kong, Australia, Singapore, Spain and Britain. Now, the season will kick off in Mayacoba, Mexico on February the 2nd through till the 4th. That's where we leave your sport headlines for your Thursday morning. Right now, let's quickly take another look at your roads and weather with Zoe.
Thank you, Ewan. Let's start off with traffic in Germiston, Johannesburg. There has been an accident west of the N2. Back of queue is at Craft Road. Expect delays. And in Cape Town, Somerset West, there's some congestion. This is on the N2 outbound. It's before Victoria Road. There are delays, so add extra travel time to your journey. That's your traffic. Let's take a final look at your weather. And here's a final look at your weather. The SA Weather Service has issued several warnings for today. A heat wave with persistent high temperatures is expected into tomorrow in the northeastern parts of the Northern Cape, the central and eastern parts of the Free State, northwest Gauteng, Limpopo, Mpumalanga, the western parts of KZN, as well as the eastern and northern parts of the Eastern Cape, where it will improve in the west tomorrow. Severe thunderstorms with possible strong damaging winds, large amounts of small and or big hail are expected over the eastern and western parts of the Free State, the northeastern parts of the Northern Cape and the western parts of the northwest. Today's fire danger warnings include places in 7 provinces, namely the Northern and Eastern, Western Cape, Northwest, the Free State, Limpopo and KwaZulu-Natal. Well, it is 8 a.m. Here is a final look at your sunrise views. This one was sent in by Verna. She says, good morning from a beautiful Athlone this morning. Have a super awesome day, Expresso team. Well, Verna, thank you for that sunrise view, and we hope you have a fantastic one too. If you would love to share your good morning view with us, do so on our WhatsApp line. That number is 063 408 8863. Here's a final look at your temperatures for today.
There we have it, your temperatures going into your Thursday for the last time this morning. Now, before we do anything else, if you are a lover of the game, then your chances of winning big sports stake jackpots could be a reality off the pitch. Now, you can use your sports know-how to predict match day results and claim your stake in today's jackpots. Play your favorite sports stake game on the nationallottery.co.za website and make sure to do it ASAP. Only question is, are you ready to score big? Play now and stand a chance to earn bragging rights to #BNJ your game.
The summer holidays, they're literally around the corner, and this is why we need to get into some of the snackage that will be available for us to try, right? We're going to be getting into some snack boards right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. And then I told you earlier on, I'm fangirling a little bit. A queen. She is not only an entrepreneur, an actress, and a TV presenter. She does it all, and most recently, she's a director. I need you to stick around because we are going to be chatting to Ntando Duma. Make sure that you stick around right here on S3. We'll be back right after the break.
Mabel, check this. With a MyGoals premium account, you get 12 free airport lounge visits.
12?
Yeah.
God, David, when are you busy planning your next getaway during office hours? Man.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
It's your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3. Expresso is the name, and getting you the best entertainment, that's our game. Yeah, it is, of course, us coming to you live from the Johannesburg studios, where we told you we would be bringing you an absolute queen. Her name is Ntando Duma, and she is not only an actress, not only a TV presenter, not only an entrepreneur, she is also a director. Is there anything that you can't do, Ntando? Hey?
You are so sweet.
Is that true?
Yes, there is. I mean, I'm only human. I'm not perfect. I'm not a superhero, okay?
You're one of the people who has one of the most beautiful hearts I've ever come across, and looking like this as well.
Thank you so
I think
much.
you can do everything. But this is where I want to start, Ntando, because of course the journey starts somewhere.
Yes.
When did you decide that, look, I want to go into entertainment? Where did this dream begin?
Oh, geez. It actually, I would really like to believe it started when I was born.
Sure.
So I'm a born star.
I love that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd like to believe that because of, you know, the things that I was interested in when I was young, growing up, you know, the things that I'll partake in, you know, even at school, I'll do like drama and artistic things. And yeah, it would be... I was such a really bubbly and, you know, entertaining child. So I would like to believe that when I was born, but obviously I had to like pursue it.
Yes.
And I started that when I was 13.
13?
13 years old, yeah. I went on my first audition.
Oh my goodness.
And from then, I never looked back.
I love that. And especially because we now all get to experience your magic. But also, were you one of those kids like me where they used to be like, Zanele, please, can you study now? And I was like, no, I'm acting at the moment.
Oh, no. I could
Okay.
actually juggle. You know, I also loved my studies too.
I love that.
Yes, I loved my books. I also loved, you know, the other side of me, which is also getting creative and just being out there and doing the things that I love.
Yes.
So I really loved my books. That's why Sebastian is like this.
I was about to say she takes after her mom. So
Yes.
it's just me. Oh no.
Oh, it's just you, my
It's
baby.
just me. I'm so sorry. But Ntando, of course, you are exploring so many different things at the moment, which is so beautiful to see, especially for a young woman. Speak to us about directing. How did that come about?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so one thing about me, I get really bored when I am stuck in one place for too long. So I had said, okay, acting really nice, but there's really nothing challenging at the moment. So let me just try and figure out something that I can tap into and enjoy and love. And I was like, okay, actually. And as I grow, I discover so many interesting things about me. I'm like, okay, I'm interested in directing now. Actually, let me not even waste time. Let me try it out and actually work out because, you know, it's also part of the entertainment and being creative as well. So I said, why not?
Why not?
Let's do it.
And look at how it is working out beautifully.
It's working so incredible, actually.
Ntando. And also, it's actually hilarious to me that you said that, oh, no, nothing's challenging. When you're on some of the biggest productions in South Africa, ma'am. Come on. But Ntando, you are also now getting into the entrepreneurship side of things. Or not even getting into it. You are thick within it.
Yes.
Yes. Speak to us about Smahle Siyakhula, the kids salon that you have with your baby, Smahle.
Okay, so that's always been a dream. It's my dream of 3 years that became a reality this year.
Sure.
Oh my God, it's actually it's very close to my heart. It's very special because it also involves, you know, a very important and special person in my life, which is my daughter.
Yeah.
It was actually her idea. Obviously, as a mom, I just had to implement and also make her dreams alive.
Wait, what did she say when...
So, okay, so I'm a very present mother. And, you know, as a present mother, you get to know what exactly your child likes and what, you know, she also doesn't like.
Yeah.
And I figured that she loves learning, she loves education, she loves books, she loves her mom, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, who wouldn't? Come on.
Yeah, she also loves dolls and hair. And she would constantly say over the years, Mom, we must actually have a salon. But you know how kids would just say it and without having to pay attention, you think, it's one of those.
Yeah.
And she constantly actually said this for the past 2 years. I'm like, okay, maybe we can actually start something, you know, out of this. But also having to understand the industry that we're in. We're not always the eat girls. We're not always hot. We're not always making money. We're not always getting gigs, you know. I had to find something that is financially, you know, sustainable. And also just create generational wealth for her and for us.
Come on.
Yeah, so that is the whole concept.
I love that. And also, I heard she's your CEO. Does she give you weekends off, eh?
Ma'am, this girl goes to school Monday to Friday. Saturday, I must take care of her. Never a break.
Never a break.
Never a break, okay?
I love that you're on her clock because it's amazing.
And it's okay. I'm not even complaining. I'm so grateful. I really am.
I also know that with you two, I feel like you guys bring something different with Smahle Siyakhula. Speak to us about that.
Okay, so Smahle Siyakhula, I mentioned this before, that, you know, as a present mom, you get to, you know, pick those things that your child really likes. So I had to incorporate 2 things that she likes, which is obviously hair and education and learning. So Smahle Siyakhula has a corner section there. It's called Smahle Siyafunda, where you also get your kids to, you know, get there and learn and do some really fun educational things. So, you know, child doesn't only go to the salon and have like a nice hairstyle. They go out of that door with, you know, a proper, stable, strong mental agility and ability. You know, they learn. We also
we get to have fun while we learn. So umntanakho uyise crash while ase-saloon, basically.
All in one.
Yes.
I love it. And also for me, I'm looking at the fact that, you know, even you're there a lot of the time.
Yes.
And it's so beautiful because you're always affirming the girls, you're always affirming the boys, which is just so gorgeous.
Definitely.
And I'm so proud of you for it as well.
Thank you so much.
But where to from here for Ntando Duma? Where else do you want to go? Because directing, entrepreneurship, it's big. Where are we going now?
I have no idea. God knows.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow what God says, and I'll follow where God takes me.
Yes.
But honestly, I'm a very much an entertainment girl. I will be in this space for such a long time. But also, I think, you know, I'm old. You know, it's not even. I know I don't look old. It's a feeling thing. By the way,
She hasn't even reached her 30. She hasn't even reached her 30.
It's a feeling thing. I feel so old, and I feel like I discover so many new things about myself. You know, so the things that I'm discovering that I'm interested in, I will just definitely tap into them and see how or where that takes me.
We will stay tuned. Thank you very much, Ntando Duma.
Thank you.
We love you so much.
I love you guys.
Oh my goodness.
I appreciate it.
Make sure that you 100% check everything out that has to do with Ntando Duma. For now, though, we are, of course, my friend, getting into some more beautiful things in the kitchen. And I'm super excited to hear about this because it's the board I was talking about earlier on. I think it's called the Nebe board. Guys, what's happening that side?
Oh, you know what, Zanele? We are just so excited for the festive season coming up. So we thought it is the perfect time to bring all our friends and family together because that is what the festive season's all about. It's about creating cherished memories that will last a lifetime. And what better way to amplify these special moments than by sharing Baker's Snack Time assorted crackers. Now, we are going to show you just how easy it is where you can create a mezzy board that pairs perfectly with any of your favorite crackers from this selection. Did I say that correctly? Is it?
I was about to say that every time I see that word, I get nervous because I go with the word pizza because it's two Z's. So mezze.
Mezzy, a snack board. How does that sound?
It's a fancy board.
It's a fancy board.
Yes.
So we've got two different dips we're going to work on. Straydom, which one are you going to focus on?
Well, I'm going to go for a creamy, cheesy harissa paste dip.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to be doing. And you know what? They work on all kinds of biscuits, which is great. And I mean, with such a big assortment, I mean, I love snackies. I love snackies.
You do. And I mean, the Baker's Snack Time assorted crackers pairs with any great topping. We are going to show you how to make two fantastic ones, and we hope that these board party ideas will inspire you to create and entertain us. Now, with Baker's Snack Time, you get an assortment of great tasting savory crackers that everybody knows and loves. So I'm going to open it up for you.
Go for it.
So that you can see what our snack time delicious cracker options are. So what's your favorite Baker's Snack Time assorted cracker this festive season? Let us know. Straydom, het jy enetjie waarvan jy hou?
Ooh, I love a good salty cracker.
Oh, yes, the salty cracks
are amazing. Very, very nice. And you know what's also nice? And people might think this is weird, but having Provitas, stack them like 3-4 at a time and dip them into tea as a snack. Honey tea. That's
savory and tea.
It's actually amazing. I love that.
I've never tried that combo. So I'm going to be making up a delicious hummus for us. So I've got our chickpeas in our blender. I'm just simply going to add some olive oil, a little bit of garlic, some cumin, and just finish it off with a bit of water to get that right consistency.
Love it. So on my side, I've got some cream cheese, I've got some feta in there, I've got garlic, some olive oil as well, and then some brine that I took from the feta cheese, you know, just to get the consistency. You can obviously measure it the way you like it.
Okay.
I'm going to try and...
You're going to blitz first.
Okay, I'll go first.
Oh, look at that. I love the smell of cumin coming through.
Cream cheese is...
You have to give it a little bit of a shake.
You want to go?
Let me go for it. You can always just add a touch of water if you need to.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Okay. You go.
Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more brine because you don't want to make it too watery either.
No, but what am I doing wrong?
What is happening here? Okay, wait, hang on, let's see. There we go.
It just doesn't like me. There we go. We'll give it a good shake. I think I might have to add a little bit of water just to... Actually, I like this consistency. I don't want our hummus to be too watery.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just give it a good shake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try again.
Near straight on. Maybe if I do it from this angle. Okay, you do it.
Okay, let's see. I know that it... There we go.
And you've seen it
go. That should be it. Let me give mine a quick whirl as well. There we go. Now we're getting into it. See, so that cream cheese was just kind of clotting a little bit, so I just put a little bit more brine in. And now we have a beautiful dip.
This is a beautiful dip, as you can see. Beautiful hummus.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not going to change the consistency. I went and got a little bit more water.
I mean, look at this. I'll show you the consistency here, if you can see. I mean, this is pretty much nice. So you can dip in there.
Perfect for
Beautiful,
dipping.
yeah.
So
And then...
I'm going to take
Oh, you're going to go for it?
our snack time assorted crackers from
I'm going to take this out for a
Bacon.
second because I want to just show you here as well. I'm going to scoop some of this out.
Micro herbs, and you get that taste of garlic coming through. Fantastic.
Nice. Look at that. Okay,
Oh,
so
we need to serve it. No. I'm just going to serve it out of here.
Harissa paste that I'm going to just kind of swirl in here. Just to make it nice and a little bit of a bite.
Bit of a serve.
Like so.
Look at this.
A few little chili flakes.
And you like Provita, so we also have a yummy, let's use the proper one. We also have the yummy salsa that we made. So it's just some chopped up jalapenos, some red onion, tomato, a little bit of vinegar, and you've got a delicious salsa too.
Lovely. Look at that.
Ja,
and how
lepeltjie.
quick was that? Ja. Ek het 'n lepeltjie, maar ek het hom al gebruik.
Ek het hom ook al gebruik, maar then you can just serve it up. You
Well,
can
there's
even
our
just dip
whole
it.
snack board prepared for us as well, yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, how quick and easy was this? Look at this. I mean, this is definitely a type of dip that I'll go for. I love the hummus as well, which is really amazing.
I feel like we need to
flavorful
try
as
each
well.
other's dips.
Okay, I think so. I've got a little Provita here.
I can get serious garlic out of that one. Try
Oh,
that.
that's yummy.
I'm glad to hear that. You know, I've been dying to eat these crackers, and I was told to wait till we're on TV.
Yeah.
So now I have my cracker on TV.
How's that? Yeah. Hey, nice. Ah.
This is a winner.
Oh, well, no.
This is a winner. I did not time this well.
Right. You wanna go there?
Because now you stand a chance to win 1 of 6 Baker's hampers this festive season. Simply head on over to the competition post that is on the Expresso Show's social media platforms and tell us how you would plan to delight your friends and family this holiday season with a Baker's snack time. Remember to include that hashtag Entertainers Delight in your answer. There are T's and C's that can be found on our website, expressoshow.com. You better hurry up. The competition closes at midnight, the 20th of December, so you actually have some time to get your entries in, and all the best of luck to you. This is good.
It's my Feelgood breakfast show.
You're the camera. Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso on S3. Now, with December literally around the corner, your summer beauty faves and go-to self-care gift brand, The Body Shop, they are here to tell you all about their advent calendars and their change-making beauty, as they believe that positive change starts with a gift. Now, we have brand manager Refilwe Mashigu. She is here to tell us all about their community's fair trade program. It is a gift for yourself, your communities, and for the planet. Refilwe, I am so excited to unpack what I'm seeing in front of me. It's so great to have you here.
Thank you for having me, Zoe.
Oh, listen, The Body Shop always knows how to make the ultimate advent calendar, gearing up to Christmas or, you know, just the festive season in general. Let's talk about what makes these two advent calendars so special.
Oh my goodness, I love this question. I have top 3 things that make these advent calendars so special. It is 1, the fact that you find all full-size products, right?
That's amazing. So you can open up the gift. So that's number 23, but let's open up number 4 and I'll just show you the type of products you can find inside your advent calendar. Okay, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
So we have all full-size products for all of our advent calendars. The boxes are reusable. So that means, Zoe, after you've unboxed every single one of these beautiful little cases, you get to use this box to store all of your makeup, whatever else you need, ensuring that your box has a life long after Christmas.
Oh, I love that.
They're all also cruelty-free products. They're vegan certified, and we've sourced all of our ingredients and the packaging from our community fair trade partners.
Oh, that is so, so special. So we have got how many, when is the ideal time to start opening this advent calendar?
Now, immediately. And really what is so exciting is each time you open a box, there's a beautiful message behind it that tells a change-making beauty story behind each of our products or any of the other things that we have inside here.
I love that. So, for example, this box that I just picked up, it says, when it comes to producing the shea butter, the woman from the Tungtiai Women's Association in Ghana used traditional techniques passed from mother to daughter for generations. That is incredible.
That is amazing, isn't it?
It is. It really, really is. I love this advent calendar. It is the gift that does not stop giving. In fact, it continues to give for the planet and even for you able to reuse this as a makeup container.
Exactly.
That is incredible. But you also have a fantastic campaign called Be Heard, Be Seen, Be Heard. Tell me more about that.
Be Seen, Be Heard is our global campaign from The Body Shop. And the campaign itself seeks to amplify youth voices in public space. Locally, we're wanting to empower our youth through education, and the education specifically around gender-based violence.
Okay.
So with each purchase that you make at The Body Shop this festive season, we're going to take a portion of those sales and donate it to research that drives the education around anti-gender-based violence in schools.
That is incredible, the Be Seen, Be Heard campaign. So if people want to get involved, is it really as simple as just purchasing products from The Body Shop?
It's as simple as purchasing the products over the festive season, but it's also signing our petition. We have a petition going that calls for our Minister of Education, our President, and all of our decision makers around education to have anti-gender-based violence education as a focused curriculum as a focused module rather in our life orientation curriculum. So sign the petition, purchase something from The Body Shop, and give back to our communities.
That is such an incredible initiative. Where can we find this petition?
The petition is online. It is also in our stores. So if you want to sign it physically, head to our stores and do so. Or if you're like me, more digitally savvy, you can head on to thebodyshop.coza and sign the petition.
Oh, I absolutely love this. I'm still not over this incredible advent calendar. And I know at The Body Shop, you get a wide variety of incredible products. So apart from the advent calendar, what would you say is your must-haves for this festive season?
Oh my goodness, Zoe. Is
it even possible?
It's not possible. Each time I walk into one of our stores, I find something even better, right? But we also have these amazing gift sets that you can purchase for your loved ones. And again, reusability in mind, you can use this bag to store any of your future products. I really enjoy these gift sets as well. And these, remember we mentioned our community fair trade partners?
Yes.
The packaging is made from one of our partners in Nepal who organically make the paper. So they make paper from scratch.
Oh,
amazing, right?
That is absolutely incredible. What a beautiful story to it.
Exactly. So not only are you purchasing something for yourself or your loved one, you're also giving back to the communities around the world.
And you're keeping the environment in mind while doing
That's
so.
it.
Oh, Refilware, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you'll be back soon, because
absolutely,
I'm always so excited when it comes to the Body Shop. But thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us, and we hope to see you in store soon.
Definitely, and you can stand the chance of also winning a Body Shop Pairs and Share gift set worth 550 Rand. Now, to enter, all you have to do is tell us how you create change in your environment and what's your message for the youth of South Africa. And don't forget to use that hashtag #ChangeMakingBeauty in your answer. T's and C's can be found on our website, that is expressoshow.com.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Zoe. Get in here as well while you're wrapping up there. Now, over the past couple of months, we've been counting down the days to summer with Tropico. We are super excited. It's here on their social platforms at My Tropico. There has been some awesome content, summer playlists and competitions to win incredible prizes. Now, we are literally just 1 week away from officially kicking off the sunny season. I mean, it's here. Previously, we've shared some guides on the very best activities on our favorite local cities. But this morning, we are dreaming a little bit bigger. Now, if you could be sipping a Tropica anywhere in the world, anywhere, where would it be? And that's the question that we're asking this morning. So think about it. Dream big, Zoe. Dream big.
I'm thinking honeymoon destination. So for me, definitely Santorini. Greece is top of my list. In fact, going to Greece is on my vision board and one I'm hoping to tick off in the next 2 years. Now, Santorini is a beautiful small island in Greece known for its incredible sunset views. It's famous as a honeymoon destination.
Look at that.
And also, just look at those beautiful images on the screen right now. It's got a population of around 15,500, but each year 2 million tourists visit. Now, it's famous for its white buildings sprawled across the cliffs, those beautiful blue roofs, and I mean, I want to see the little donkeys go up the stairs.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look, that is a dream destination for sure. On my side, if I have to go sip a Tropico anywhere in the world, I've got a big love for Thailand.
You do.
You know I have. And Thailand, of course, it is an incredible country. It's made up of over 1,400 islands. And one of my favorite group of islands, the Koh Phi Phi Islands, it makes up a group of 6. It is famous for its crystal clear waters, lush vegetation, and those beautiful limestone cliffs. And what's also nice is you can do island hopping. It's easy because there's so many boats that regularly travel between them. And then another beach that is on my bucket list, I've never been there, is Railay Beach, one of the most beautiful, and it's only a short ferry ride from Koh Phi Phi. I mean, look at that beach.
It doesn't even look real.
Oh, it doesn't even look real. No, I've got a big love for Thailand, so that's definitely a place where I'll go sip a Tropica, and hopefully I will be able to do it soon. I want to take my boys. I am doing it. I'm going next year, which is going to be amazing. Taking the boys to see where mom and dad met. So that's going to be pretty cool.
We will all be living vicariously through your Instagram.
I am going to upload the content, yes. It's going to be very cool.
Oh, well, now the countdown, it is real and it is on for summer. Now, you can follow at My Tropica on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for the best summer inspiration content, best summer hangouts, awesome summer music, and lots of chances to win big.
Welcome back. You're tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show Expresso right here on S3. It's been a wonderful Thursday so far. We are 20 minutes still left with you, so don't go anywhere. Lots more to come.
Definitely, and get ready to dive into a world of incredible deals and electrifying savings. Feel the macro mood pulsating through the air as we kick off the ultimate celebration of discounts. And let's get the shopping spree begin this Black Friday. And our very own G-Man, he's giving us the inside scoop.
On your marks, get set, and go. Are you ready for an exhilarating adventure? Because that Black Friday vibe is in the air. It's time to join the macro mob madness as crowds cheer you on like it's the Olympics. If that's got you intrigued, I suggest you follow me as we find out a little bit more about this electrifying atmosphere and, most importantly, what we as shoppers can score in the Black Friday madness. Come on. Hello, Kat. How are you?
Graham.
How's it going?
So good.
I feel the vibe. I can feel the energy building around us right now. I see you are busy scoring your deals already. I leave my wallet in the car when I come into a place like this with good reason.
I didn't.
I know what you're like. I think maybe a good place to start would be the vibe, because there is excitement building. Walk me through the atmosphere in the store right now.
Well, I mean, Graham, we've been doing Black Friday for the whole month of November. It is early now, very early in the morning for the last week, and already the customers are starting to flow in. So this is the final week of Black Friday at Macro, and it is going amazingly.
We know that Macro is a singular brand when you look at the value offering here, and that's why you have the foothold that you do in this space. What sets the Macro Black Friday apart from the rest?
So first of all, it's range, Graham. So there's a lot of, because Macro is very big, and all the prices are much better than the competitors, to be quite honest. And then the third difference, which we have in Macro, is there's things you can find here that you can't find anywhere else.
I want to know about the deals. I want to know about the specifics. What can we score on Black Friday?
This is an aircon for 4,999. You save a whopping 4,000 Rand on a powerful air conditioner. Plus, you save 500 Rand on the installation. And we do installations in our stores. This Samsung 617-litre side-by-side fridge for under 20,000 Rand. That's huge. And that's only at Macro. Who doesn't want a 100-inch TV for under 60,000 Rand? And then my personal little favourite, 1 kilogram of lint for $3.99, only at Macro.
All right, so I suppose I just really want to feel like what a kilogram of chocolate feels like in my hand.
Kilogram of lint. It's my favourite part of the shop, and I call it the Isle of Wonder, Graham.
Well, the prices are a wonder. Very much an imported taste.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
And it's not an imported price, though, Graham. All these UK sweets, and we've got from Germany and from Holland and from other parts of the world. Keep walking.
At very South African prices.
Very South African prices.
Oh, now we are talking my language. And you see, I wanted to feel what a kilogram feels like. I like it. It actually doesn't feel that heavy, but what I like about this is you can work it off.
You can go and buy a treadmill at Macro after that as well.
At a really good price as well.
Absolutely. You're all familiar with the 200 gram. That's 5 in 1, only at Macro. And look at that. $3.99.95.
That is insane. I'll hang on to this. I somehow think I'm going to need a trolley for the rest of the store.
Definitely.
My little bag of chocolates. Like that being said, the trolley does still look quite empty. So I think maybe we Christmasify?
I think we need to be Christmasing. It's nearly December after all, and there's a range of stock to be discovered in this Macro.
Maybe you're the perfect person to give some advice. If I want to score over Black Friday, how do I do it?
Graham, it starts with search. I encourage customers to put us to the test. Go to Google, search for what you want, large appliances, small appliances. You'll see Macro coming up time and time again because we do such a great job at this. Then you can buy in 3 ways. One, you can immediately buy online in our online store and you'll wait a couple of days for delivery, or you can buy online and pick it up the next day, or you can come to one of our stores countrywide and get the deals right now, right here.
I know you guys don't stop at just one day of sales, certainly not one good deal. How do we make sure we know what's coming and see any other great offers that might be coming up?
Keep track online. Follow us on social media. Keep searching for Macro. There's something new and exciting every day. The deals are running right through until Cyber Monday. So keep online, keep looking, keep paging. We've got it all at Macro.
So I suppose all that remains now is for me to fill Santa's little sleigh here.
Definitely.
And to get a commitment. I actually want you to sign on paper that you're not going to tell my son or my daughter that this didn't come from Santa. No, thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank
and
you
enjoy
so much, Graham.
Black Friday.
Happy shopping.
Woohoo, let's go. There we go, up to 50% off, and there she is. Beautiful. So as you join the mob tomorrow and get cheered on like an Olympian, embrace it. Happy shopping, go and embrace every second of it, and may the deals always be in your favor.
Oh, G-Man, I'm so happy you finally got your air fryer. You've been talking about it for quite some time, and this is the perfect time to capitalize on all of those amazing Black Friday deals.
Yeah, there's so many of them, and it's Woolies Black Friday, that's for sure, and they are going big. And this week, Woolies are making sure that you get the best out of Black Friday with their incredible deals, including their W Connect deals. Now, until the 3rd of December 2023 this year, you can save up to 1,200 Rand on selected cell phones with W Connect. Get in here, Zoe.
Oh.
Let's chat some cell phones for a second, because it's a great little gift.
We love,
Yes.
I mean, okay, how amazing is this? You can now get the Samsung Galaxy A04e for only 1,599 Rand. It features a 13 megapixel dual camera and has a long-lasting battery, which we all want. It has a refined design with a glossy finish.
Yeah, and that's a good price. That's really a good price. And then that's not all. You also can get a Samsung Galaxy A04s for only 2,399 Rand, which is usually available for 3,299 Rand. I mean, that's a massive saving of 900 Rand on this phone. And this one features an awesome 6.5-inch HD plus screen and a 50 megapixel camera.
Ooh.
So there we have it. Some good hardware and software in that one at a really good price as well.
Definitely. Another incredible deal is the Samsung Galaxy A14. Now, you can get one for only 2,809. I see, I just got you a little fright there. 2,899 Rand, which is usually available for 3,699 Rand. So you save a whopping 800 bucks. It also has a wide and vivid 6.6-inch FHD plus screen and a triple 50 megapixel camera.
Not one, not two, but three. Amazing. And then the Samsung Galaxy A24. It is now available for only 3,799 Rand with an original cost of 4,999 Rand, which means that you save, yes, if you do your maths correctly, a whole 1,200 Rand. Now, the A24 features a crisp, clear 6.5-inch FHD plus display screen, a 50 megapixel main camera with a 13 megapixel selfie camera, plus a 2-day fast charge battery with plenty of storage for the things that matter to you. So there we have it. Some incredible deals. Make the most out of Woolworths W Connect Black Friday deals and get up to 1,200 Rand off selected cell phones until the 3rd of December. Now, all of these deals are available at Woolworths W Connect counters, available in selected Woolworths stores and on the Woolworths website at woolworths.co.za.
That is amazing. Plus, one lucky viewer stands the chance to win a Samsung A24 to the value of 4,999 Rand. All you have to do is visit our competition post that's on our social media platforms. That's Expresso's Facebook or X, formerly known as Twitter or Instagram page, and tell us if you win, who would be the first person you'd call with your new phone. Don't forget to include that hashtag Woolies Black Friday. The competition closes at midday tomorrow, Friday the 24th of November. Those T's and C's can be found on our website, expressoshow.com.
I feel like every Expresso episode is just a journey, from food to fashion to performances. And this is why we are ending off on a high. We brought in Robot Boy. Yes, he found time in his international schedule to come through and be with the Expresso family, performing for the very first time on this episode. And on the way, we actually get a little bit of an exclusive, because it is what it is about to be performed right here at the Johannesburg studios. Do not go anywhere. We're just going to take a short break and we'll be back after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're just in time because if you are a lover of the game, then your chances of winning big sports stake jackpots could be a reality off the pitch.
Exactly. So you can use your sports know-how to predict match day results and claim your stake in today's jackpots. Play your favorite sports day game on the nationallottery.co.za website and make sure to do it ASAP.
Are you ready to score big? That is the question. Play now and stand a chance to earn bragging rights.
Exactly. Hashtag be enjoy your game.
We said that when we started things off here in the Johannesburg studios for Expresso that we will be bringing you a bit of gold. I'm with somebody who is so golden. You, robot boy, do you feel golden?
I understand.
And I love that. Thank you very much.
And then the gold and petrol myself.
Exactly, Tango. You're going to get to hear about my silver in a little bit because one of the things that genuinely is golden, robot boy, is your heart. And that speaks to just how much you work with the youth and so many other people who want to be where you are. So speak to me about your EP and why it's so special.
Times 3 EP is special because we're putting on producers that are upcoming as well as artists. So I've got my silver, I've got my vest, already operating and killing the social media streets.
Yes.
If you have TikTok and Facebook and WhatsApp and Mixit, and Instagram,
yes,
you should already know about them. So yeah, it's an opportunity that the guys can grow and we're taking everything to the top. Coming out this month, it's called Times 3. It is what it is. Kokrina, baby team.
Come on, and Tina. But I want to know very quickly because you guys are about to perform for us.
Yeah.
But this is, of course, fresh off of you winning your award for dancing in Africa and the world.
Yeah.
And also just really doing great things. What has been your biggest achievement so far, Robot Boy?
Wow.
The one that sticks out, the one that is the Robot Boy and all of the other.
I think it's the level of influence
Okay.
as a whole. That umbrellas everything else. Because I got so many hats that I wear.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
yes,
you know, with no cap, I think everything I've done still has communicated to another person and the next person.
Yeah.
And I hope that lives on to other generations.
Come on. Yeah. And of course, speaking of generations, what do you want to do over the next couple of years? Where can we expect to see Robot Boy?
Doing the same thing on bigger platforms and global scale.
Okay.
Of course, already I'm a pianist to the world, so this performance is our first time performing at Expresso. The next time is probably going to be in New York, Dubai, or overseas.
Come on.
Africa,
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
And this is why I said you made time for us in your international schedule, because you're already going everywhere.
Yeah, we just need to get chino, a passport, and then
Okay,
everything
then
is
we're
fine.
sharp.
Yeah, Ratanang is fine.
No
just chino.
stress.
Yeah.
Namcela a seat on the plane, please.
I see you can pack out your bag.
Okay, I'm in the bag.
I could you are securing the bag. Oh, you don't. Is that?
You don't see me, Robert.
No, I said bring your bag.
Bring my bag. Okay, thank you. I heard wrong. Perfect. Amazing. But Robert, I also want to ask you very quickly because, like I said, you've got a heart for the youth. If there are any kids out there that are watching right now and they are like, I want to be like Robert one of these days,
Yeah.
what do you say to them right now?
Firstly, trust God. Don't sleep on yourself. Opportunity means preparation, and don't stop chasing your dream. You know, learn about the industry, learn what it is you want to get into, so that you can be prepared and don't go in blindsided. But yeah.
Come on. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Are we about it?
We're about to get it.
Oh, beautiful. Listen, Expresso family, this is how we're ending things off. It is on the high that I spoke about. It is, of course, It Is What It Is by Robot Boy and Amma Chance. Let's do this. Come on!
It is what it is. It is what it is. Ngicela ukuza benivanga. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ngicela ukuza benivanga. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ngicela ukuza benivanga. It is what it is. It is what it is. Benivanga. Asho, ngicela ukuza benivanga. Bengana bangani madala ngikhasa ngamadolo ngena umuntu ongena ndaba ngicela ukuza benivanga. Ngesikhathi ngidinga usizo ngena umuntu otholakele sebathi ngimoshakele ngicela ukuza benivanga. Ngesikhathi ngenza isiphithiphithi ngizulazula ngikwazi ukufaka izinto etafuleni ngicela ukuza benivanga. Ngicela ukuza benivanga.
Which one is this one? Enhle kuvele Beniva. Sibulawa endlala manje sibuye ebulawayo ngoba sikhona yonke indawo khona manje ama-star. Sihlangane sikwata ngoba sigqoka ama-3/4 khona manje sengibhoza said I'm higher than the bar. Always on the move said I'm driven by the fuel way before I had a car. Ngithi sikhuluma inivar. Ngithi sikhuluma inivar. It is what it is. Ngai last chance. Ngithe no myself ngithi khuphuka ne France di pop self dance. Sibona at a glance. Hamba no my vest ngithi phuma njenge trance. Ngithi ngai last chance. It is what it is. Ngithe no myself ngithi khuphuka ne France di pop self dance. Ngithi pop self dance. Ngithi ngai last chance ngoba siduma njenge trance. Get it? Ngoba it is what it is, it is what it is. Then last chance. Then njengo boy makethuli last ngithi it is what it is. Then last chance. Yazid, asahleki no. Siyakhuphuka, siyaphambili. Why? Ngoba it is what it is.
Chino, Rata, Patsi,
it is what it is.
Expresso, S3, Asab.
Emasilva.
Ufuluka nosilva engisidlala ngamagama tikitaka nyabalandi South Africa isithanda ngathi siphathelele ibheka mina ngenta nombalisa fashion ngithi mambona ubiza amahata ngoba nyezinyakanyaka ngijima kanjena ngijimisa iphuphi phesi idlula lezi zakutetresi ngijimile ngifikile ngifuna ukubona oqinile ngicela ukubuza beniva ngicela ukubuza beniva yoqinjo engisidlala ngamagama tikitaka nyabalandi South Africa isithanda ngathi siphathelele ibheka mina ngenta nombalisa fashion ngithi mambona ubiza amahata ngoba nyezinyakanyaka ngijima kanjena ngijimisa iphuphi phesi idlula lezi zakutetresi ngijimile ngifikile ngifuna ukubona oqinile ngicela ukubuza beniva ngicela ukubuza beniva yoqinjo asho it is what it is it is what it is ngicela ukubuza beniva it is what it is it is what it is ngicela ukubuza beniva it is what it is it is what it is ngicela ukubuza beniva it is what it is it is what it is
Enhle kuvele Beniva. Sibuye ebulawayo khona manje ama-star. Said I'm higher than the bar. Always on the move, said I'm driven by the fuel way before I hit a car. Ngithi sikhuluma inivar. Ngithi sikhuluma inivar.
Which one is this one?
Another Feel Good production.